Prepare yourself to take a voyage into the unknown.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, it's just a little jumpy.
Her.
Yeah, it's jumpy and I can't hear her. She's talking.
Yep, she's having a freeze moment. I can see that she's moving a little bit. Uh-oh. You might want to drop the call, come back in, man, if you want. Yeah. Hi, folks.
Woohoo!
It wouldn't be a reject show if there wasn't a tech issue. Okay?
Yeah.
It's the ice storm hitting everywhere.
Yeah,
right.
it's
not hitting Florida.
Y'all are sending it our way. Thanks a lot, Colorado.
It's -5 here right now. I don't know what you're talking about. It's
We're
very
about to
much
get
hitting
that.
Colorado.
It's in the panhandle
Is it
right
any better
now.
now?
Yep.
Yeah.
Sounds
Oh
fine.
yeah, there you go.
There you go.
That's weird. Because I could see and hear you all fine, but that's all right.
You were just you were in PowerPoint mode.
Yeah.
Oh my. Hi, folks. How's everybody doing out
my,
in internet's land? Welcome to the Rejects. We're here to play D&D. We do that a lot on this channel, apparently.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Sometimes we do that.
Saturday night. The hot toddies are in the house. Okay?
Yeah, we are.
With a birthday girl. Right? And so we're trying to figure out, she wants extra inspirations and all these things tonight. But it's Sugar Mama's birthday yesterday. But it's birthday weekend, like she said. So get the fuck out of her face. She's celebrating. Okay? Yes. Okay? She said, just get the hell out of the way. She Heismaned us.
Get out of the way.
Okay? We'll have to figure out some type of birthday celebration. That's right.
I want a diamond. That's all I want.
For the diamonds. That's right. Well, anyway, what do we got going on? So, folks, real quick, before we do introduction, schedule-wise, we are off tomorrow, but then we have a full week of programming from Monday through Saturday with a special show at 11 o'clock a.m. Central Friday morning, as we are the second show for the 24-hour Megathon Streamo Greyhawk Underdark Uprising, benefiting St. Jude's. And Francis, one of our players, will be joining us with a few other mix and match people to have some fun for even Jeff. There's Jeffrey. So yes, we want to make sure, please tune in for that if you're at home or can watch and all that, and watch us as we try to continue raising money for St. Jude's. And I think we're the second show. So I know there's one right with Wiley Hobbit, I think, is the first show. Then we take over and running. But Sunday, that's right. I knew I was going to forget something, and it's hitting me. Sunday night, tomorrow night. Yes, I will be on Lord Gasumba's channel, 6:30 Eastern, I believe. 6:30, 7:30. I got to check that posting. I forget already. But he's having all the DMs from the marathon over to talk a big old round table about what our shows are going to be about, and just participating and chatting and just general D&D talk nerdiness. So that's tomorrow night. Yeah. So I knew there was something tomorrow night. I wasn't streaming though, but I am going to be on. So we'll have some fun there. Other than that, yes, check our schedule. We have going on all the time. You can from the website or click on the link down below, and there will be our list of our shows. But we're here tonight. Rise Up Against the Slave Lords, Saturday Night D&D with the lovely ladies you see here above my bald ass head. And we'll start off. We'll start off with Izra. Introduce yourself. Tell us all about you, all the fun social media handles, and who you are, and anything else you'd like to divulge. So take it away.
Hey guys, I'm Francis and I play Izra and Ismar Paladin. You can find me on Twitter at @ForwardBell, or I sell jewelry on Etsy under Southern Studio Home.
Jana.
Hello, everybody. I am Emily. I'm playing Jana, the Warlock. You can find me twitch.tv/SquareMalix, where I run around and scream at things, and sometimes we get too drunk. It's a great time. You should come check it out. Sometimes I yell at Duff. Sometimes my chat yells at Duff. It's great. So twitch.tv/SquareMalix. You can find links to all of my other social medias on my About Me page. And that's it.
There you go. Maslani.
Hey, I'm Lori. I play Maslani, our little half-elf rogue. I tattoo here in Colorado at Faith Tattoo. You can get a hold of me at all of my medias, which are all under my name, Lori.Pecchia, or Lori Pecchia, or 37 Zombies. And I missed last week, so this will be interesting.
And where's your command not working? God darn it, why always me? Command's putting everybody's custom deal up there. I don't know either. Next page, making sure 30. I deleted it.
You're
Why would I
doing
do
great.
that? That's whatever.
doing
Okay,
great.
while we're sitting here waiting,
You're
we'll it's birthday girl. Say hello.
Hello, everyone. I am Kirsten. I am playing the High Elf Cleric Vixera. I am an artist. You can find me mostly on Twitter at Myriad_X. I am at Myriad_X on pretty much all social media.
Amandy.
Amandy. Hi, everybody.
Amandy.
I'm Mandy.
Mandy.
Not the Mandy.
Not just, yeah.
Just one.
Only on Mandy.
Yeah.
Hi, everybody. I'm Mandy. I'm also an artist, mostly on the internet, at the Mandy. Everywhere, just Google me. I'm also the Mandy in chat. Kind of hard to miss. And I am playing Ren, the human barbarian. She is big, she is strong, she is drunk.
That's apparently going to be the theme tonight, folks. So be prepared.
I don't know why it would be.
So,
It's a great.
is it
Cheers. I
not
don't know
the
what you're talking
theme?
about.
Okay.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I took a gummy. I took a gummy instead. So
Tell us this on stream.
there you go. So,
Dump the party animal.
well, you know, when you've got them, take them. So
Hey,
Um,
there you go.
Yeah.
last week, yes.
Sure.
So Masha, you missed. So basically, what the group went. I think we started off by going and went upstairs. Found a couple of the big bads that were running the compound. Plus a couple extra hobgoblins. Beat the snot out of them. Went after the elf. They found an elf wizard, female.
I chopped off her head.
Yep.
Yep.
And
Oh, sweet.
but
Chopped
she,
off her head.
but they do know that she was. Thanks, Jeff. She sent a message via a crystalline contraption of some sort
In the bottle.
to somebody. They don't know who. Cleaned up, found some more slaves, kind of housed up through the rest of the night, and got the slaves out, took them back to loaded them up in wagons, took them
Stole
back
the
to
deed to the quarry.
had the deed to the quarry.
Wait. What?
The deed to the
We
quarry.
own the
found
quarry
the
now?
deed to the quarry.
We own the
We're-
quarry
Yeah,
now.
the
Yeah.
quarry.
Well, you
The
have a
quarry-
percentage
Wow.
now. Your
We have a
percentage.
percentage now.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you went took the
Nice.
slaves back and negotiated, just basically blackmailed Nestor, basically.
What? Come on.
Good job,
a
Vic.
position
I
of
know that was
power.
you.
A position of power. Basically, yes, to give them the deed back since they'd given the deed to
Vasily, aka
yeah, Basili, but Brugbrock. So not knowing what revealed all that happened there, what was actually going on in the mine, and then they basically said, we have the deed now, so what's it in it for us? And so other than not
You're
helping
the
to
captain now.
so
I
got
am
your money, but you also have 20, what'd we say? 10%?
20% of the profits.
25%.
20. Listen, I knew this.
25.
I was 20.
I
15.
wrote that shit down.
Which I actually think 20 was even actually less than what Basili was getting.
Why
we settled
is-
for less for a more
It
favorable
was-
We did.
relationship
Okay.
with
We did.
Nestor because I think he was getting 25, right, or more.
Yeah.
She
No,
got
I think it
25,
was an
but
80-20.
It was an 80-20 split. So y'all said
Yeah.
we're
Oh,
taking
okay.
80-20. Jeff's how's that
Yeah,
sound?
I said I wanted the same percentages.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So
Yeah, we have a stake in a mine now.
stake in the
Nice.
mine.
We got
yeah.
income.
We
Yeah.
leveled up.
Leveled
We're
up.
all level. We're all level.
Some,
five?
5.
6.
Yep, 5.
Yeah,
Five.
that's it.
Okay,
That's-
we're all
Jeff,
Mine
keep
says
it-
5.
Keep a check on it for me there, Jeff, because it was from the change up, the mess up I did on Tuesday. So my mic DBs were off. Okay. Yeah, and I think we ended it. Y'all were Janet got the okay to go back into the Emerald Lion, even though she had been lifetime ban
don't know
for
what you're talking
spitting on the proprietor.
That never
But,
happened.
I didn't get a lifetime ban.
Did
that
I
is
get to
false.
throw salt at anything?
you were
That's
out.
all I need to know. Did
No.
I? No salt?
You were
No.
out.
Damn.
Sorry.
Yeah, you were all.
You know, I
out.
didn't think about it. We were in that cupboard full of food the one day. I should have found the biggest bag of salt that I could fit in my pocket and took it.
That's right.
Totally
I
missed
told you
opportunity.
that I told you Ren picked up salt from Maslani, didn't I?
I don't remember if you did.
I think you totally did.
I'm actually pretty
I
sure you
did.
did. Yeah.
I did.
Wink,
I put it in
You
chat.
did.
It'll be on the recording. as well.
These are the droids you're
Oh
looking
my
Ren will
God.
give her the salt
This
today. I
is the
guess.
salt I'm looking for.
Okay.
One day we're gonna fight something that salt will hurt, and you're gonna be like, "Damn,
You're
really?"
gonna fight
It's true. One day.
snowmen. You're gonna throw salt at them.
A snail. What about
Iceman.
a giant snail? A giant evil snail. Doesn't salt
Oh
kill
my
snails? I'm
God.
pretty sure
Don't
it
give him
does.
Salt
ideas
kills
of what
snails.
to
Wait a
throw
second.
at
I
us.
feel
Come
like
on.
if it was
Yes,
a
it does.
giant snail, Jana would just befriend it. That seems like right up her alley. So don't throw salt on the snails.
Well, yeah, Janet's rodent got killed, and so
Well, yeah.
and so she's been upset
It's
about
not a
that.
rodent.
Loud like that.
Yes.
How dare you?
He was family.
He
It was
was.
family.
For the 45 seconds we had him, he was
He
family.
was
Wow.
close.
Rest in peace.
We couldn't have executed the plan without him. Okay,
But he got executed.
his purpose.
Good choice
True.
of words.
Executed.
Yes.
Aw.
Too soon.
Wah wah wah.
We're still
Way
in
too
mourning.
soon. Yeah, we haven't even had a proper funeral yet.
Well,
Wait,
we don't know where his
cremation.
body is.
For today.
It was cremation.
We don't know where his body is because
He got thrown in the
someone
fire.
would let me take his shoes. It's
Yeah,
fine.
he got thrown in the
my
fire.
I have her toe. I have her toe
You
still.
do have her toe.
Francis, you're not listening to any of this.
You're not.
Francis does nothing.
Isra doesn't
I'm
know
trying to
anything about
remember
this.
if she was there for the toe part or not. I
She
think
think
was.
she
I
was
think
there
she
for
You
the
know,
toe part.
you were there for the
I
toe.
was.
Yes, you were there. Yeah.
You were
Yeah.
there for the toe part.
Oh,
Yeah.
God.
So good.
I did
Yes.
have her toe though.
It's not the
So,
cold-blooded
yes.
murder.
So, so you're headed back to you got to negotiate with Nestor.
So do we have a map somewhere?
The city map. Y'all are basically back.
Oh,
at,
okay.
You're back at
Yeah.
Dark Shelf. So,
Oh, okay.
But we're yeah.
Yeah, our tokens
And-
are still at the other thing, but we don't
Yeah,
want that.
there's no token right now because we're at a city map. You're a bit low.
Yeah.
Holy moly, Jeffrey. Hold on, I'm bringing my volume up some.
Jeffrey.
Split the difference here, Jeffrey. How's that
Jeffrey.
sound? Basically, make sure I'm sitting
Oh,
close to the
I
mic too.
just sent that in the. You can ignore my I am then. You're good.
I am.
No, yeah, it was.
Whatever.
We're dating ourselves.
It's okay.
So we pick up that's where we pick up. Y'all leveled up. Y'all were headed back to the Emerald Lion for real beds, cleaning, and an assessment of you have got stuff to sell, and then you got a bunch of money to then we divvy out, and
We have
then
so much money.
yeah, y'all gonna have
We
you're
have a
gonna
lot
have
of
a
money.
good bit to figure out, and then you can color it up. Basically, for every 10, you can get one of the next one: 10 copper, 1 silver, 10 silver, 1 gold. So, and there's some platinum pieces, and that's basically 10 gold to platinum. So there you
And
go.
Apparently, the Lords of Greyhawk are coming.
Yes,
Oh, yeah.
you have just a couple of major
the
flag
boats.
flying pageantry ships that are out in the in the bay area of this dock area, and it looks like they were flagging some flags that they were coming in, and looked like something was happening in town, and Nestor has no idea what's going on. So
That feels right.
so there we go. So yeah, that's where we're gonna pick up the action, y'all. We're showing your way out. You know that they've got a warehouse. They did point to you that the slaves, and as the kind of the resource is taking place in the north part of town. A little circle building that they've got to kind of set up where they're doing slave taking care of, recovery, all that kind of fun stuff. That's it. That's kind of where y'all left it at. We ended up that way. What are we doing?
Ren is trying to calculate in her stupid brain how much money we have now
Oh.
because she thinks
It's like
a lot.
130 gold ish.
Well, you're gonna. Well, you've got it. It's on the. It's
No,
all on the
no.
inventory sheet, but I haven't parsed it out to y'all yet.
We still need
Oh.
to go sell everything else that we've gotten, like the bloodstones and
Yeah.
everything.
Yep.
Yeah.
Now,
Get
most
a ton
of
of
your-
bloodstone.
Yep. Your gear and stuff, you're not gonna get anything for.
Right.
Unless you guys want it, you can take it out of the party sheet. You've got a whetstone, torches, pouch, stuff like that. No good.
Was
Nothing
this
will be done with it.
Carnelian? Oh, it's a gemstone.
It's a gem. Yep.
Cool.
Can I have this ring?
Yeah, so I would
Janet?
say we'd go.
You can have
wanna
anything
take
you
a
want.
ring ahead. Take
Yeah.
anything you want.
Jenna's like,
If
this
you
is kind of
guys,
shiny.
if you guys want something, take it now.
Yep.
Okay.
I'm gonna take a whetstone.
Okay.
Actually, do I have one?
Where is that at? The
So in
have
your
one.
party
Your
sheet,
party sheet.
the
Okay.
three little dice. That,
It's like the letter I with the little people on the top right.
Yep.
then
Got it.
go to inventory.
Thank you.
I also have 2 unholy silver symbols that I need to like purify somehow, cleanse of their
Ooh.
unholiness. Any thoughts on how we do that?
You
Don't
would
you
know
like
that you could go to a
holy
place of
water?
a whole. Well, you would in this instance you could go to any type. If there's a temple in town, some type of temple where you could basically get them clean, wash like that. But then they'd have to be prayed on for. There's a process that they could go through to pull that evil out.
I need that.
I
even
mean, I don't know
more.
Are
why
these
we're
just
pulling the
empty
evil out.
pouches in the party sheet?
Mhm.
Okay, I'm hearing multiple questions. What
so.
now?
Sorry, are the pouches on the party sheet? They're just empty ones.
Yeah, they're
right?
empties. They
Like, other
they came
pouches
with
you
stuff
can
that was
add
in
to
them.
your
Yeah.
gear?
hmm
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. I'm gonna take one so I can keep organizing
Let me
my
take one of
stuff.
these.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Oh,
so
it won't
can we go to
display
like
as
some
two
sort of
separate
general
things.
store?
Okay, hold on.
Yeah, we
things.
need.
Mandy, what did you say first?
Sorry, if you have more than one, is it make sense to have more than one pouch? Because if you pull
you-
an extra one to your party sheet, it just stacks it as two.
You
instead of separating
just
them out.
rename. Yeah, I can help you. What you basically do is like give one another name, second pouch or something like that, and it will. So, where's your pouchy?
Where's your
Oh,
pouchy?
There's
you put-
two. How do I separate them?
I'm trying to see. Ren, I've only got. Oh, here's pouch. I'm
It
gonna
looks
pull
like-
it back over, and what I'll do
Okay.
is then, pouch. I'll go
I
second
don't know what
pouch,
this is, but I want it.
and then it's got a new name now.
It's a very Moss thing to say.
And
I'm like, I don't know what it is. I want it though. Can we
Now you
carry
can
more
drag
than
it
one
over.
quiver?
quiver you can drag over unless you have one. Usually,
I
I
have
think
one,
most
but
of
can
y'all.
I have more?
No, you're going to carry one. Yep.
Mm.
Oh, okay.
But I think we gave you 40 arrows.
Oh yeah.
I was
we
gonna
did
say
get you
mine
some
only
arrows.
says 20 here, but let me
Take-
look on my
check-
actions.
Well, you've got 20. You've got 2.
Yeah, no, I've okay, because I have 40 on my actual action sheet.
Okay, you need 2. Oh,
But
you
my
need. Yeah, you got
inventory
2
only
quiver.
says-
Yeah, you only want 1, but you want 2 of that. 2 of 20 arrows.
Gotcha. Oh, thank you. Thank you, sir.
Okay. Okay, folks.
Sorry, boring stuff.
If there's anything you want to sell that you have in your inventory, you drag it out of your inventory and put it in the party sheet inventory, and then you can sell it.
I see.
So basically, we're starting off with some housekeeping, folks.
Is
I have a question.
Shoot.
go ahead.
I have 2 mud tiger claws. I should have 2.
Mhm.
It says only 1 on my thing though.
Can
Can I try to negotiate for that? To see if because it's technically an elemental creature from a different plane. Like I feel like that might be worth a little bit.
It's a claw in it.
Yeah, but like people can use it for like spells and shit. You know, that stuff's kind of worth stuff. You know.
You can find out, certainly.
Cool.
Is there a church in town by any chance?
There will be a religious area. Yeah, we can put it. We'll put it right here.
Okay.
It's kind of
What
like
are the odds?
odds of what?
What are the odds that they would have holy water at a church? Like,
Mhm,
is
mhm.
it that
It's
type of church? Yeah.
It's
Okay.
purchasable. Yeah.
Purchasable?
Uh huh.
Okay.
It costs.
Sure,
Oh
I'm
yeah.
gonna purchase it.
Oh no.
Sure.
Moss
It's
is
in your
gonna go with
equip-
a flask and just start filling it up.
It's
I
in your
mean-
it's in your inventory guide.
Hey,
Holy
hey, it's
water.
25 gold pieces to get holy
Because
water.
they got to bless
But-
it. Yes. Special.
I know, or I could
I'm a
just
cleric.
get
Can I bless
a.
it?
It's a good point.
That's a good question. Can she?
What's that? Cleric, you have a process, the same thing, but you have to. I'm trying to remember how a cleric does that in 5e. I know there's a process you go through. I'm looking at. I know it's been asked before.
I'll look it up. Don't
A
worry.
flask is 2 copper pieces, or a thing of holy water is 25 gold. So all I gotta do is steal or get some from the church, and we're good. Or she could just bless some water, and that'd be great.
Yep. It's the same thing as purchasing it, Kirsten. So
Yeah, you still have to use 25
Yep.
gold pieces worth of powdered silver.
so it still costs you. What's up, Castle Entertainment? We're just getting started. So thank you for the raid. Good to see you, Carlos and gang. Hope you had a good session over on Castle Show and their channel. But yes, thanks, Josh. They are in the middle of a housekeeping since they just leveled up and finished the episode 1 of the Slave Lords. They have defeated Bob Grok and his minions in the mine. Bob Grok. So they're back at Dark Shelf, cleaning up, selling, doing all that fun stuff. Okay, so more questions. What else is going on? Yeah, so it costs, Lori, yeah, to get your holy water.
Unless I just go get some.
If you're thinking sticky finger, get some. Is that what you're trying to do? Okay.
She's trying to.
Not
She's
me.
trying to just like fill it up from the well, you know.
Yeah. I mean,
Don't churches have like the little thing you like
Yeah,
go
the-
to
the
when you
little-
first enter and you?
Yeah, but
Catholic churches.
it's just a little bitty bowl. It's nothing in it, you know.
Just take the bowl, Mouse. Just take the bowl.
And do they really tell you that it's holy water? Is it really?
Probably not.
we'll find out when I throw it in something and it doesn't work.
Uh-oh.
No.
The boss lady's watching, so we have to behave.
Well,
She's downstairs watching when she
Hello,
just
boss
cheered.
lady.
Oh no.
That's
Ooh,
right.
there's a
can we just call
whistle.
her Mama
Is
Prater?
that-
Buy a whistle.
Mama
She
Prater.
got,
That's
Jana got inspo.
I like that.
Jana got inspo. Yeah. What's that? She
Thank
likes
you.
Mama Prater. She's yelling at me. She thinks I can hear her. Sometimes
Yes.
just out of the corner of my sounds, I'll perceive that she's yelling at me down there. And it's not that I hear, it's the senses. All the guys know what I'm talking about. The hair right there on the back starts standing up and you go, I'm being called. What? What?
Okay, but can
Wait,
we make that like canon in the Prater universe, like Mama Prater? Like,
Mama.
can we
Oh
make
my
that a
god,
thing?
please.
Mama Prater.
Wow, I always thought Prater was a bachelor. That's good to
He
know.
he apparently is, or he was, or you know, because he's into
his-
rom-coms.
His wife is there. She's the shadow leader.
Yeah,
I love this.
because I can't
That's
call
who
her
the
Mama
Dinklings
Mama
really
Prater.
work
'Cause
for is Mama Prater.
yeah,
That's so great.
so my hot Mama Prater, right? Is that it, corny?
Oh my god.
Oh, thanks,
that
Corey.
does
yes.
not get you out of the
Corey.
doghouse. It just puts you farther in the doghouse.
I get myself out anytime.
I'm gonna need you to roll for
This-
that.
I
Dexterity
get
check,
advantage,
please.
disadvantage.
Yes.
Or can I transfer that into 2
Yeah.
inspiration points?
Major disadvantage with -5 on the
Oh,
roll.
dude,
Ooh, no, why? No.
So thanks, Corey.
I'll just write that I have
Um,
advantage.
So who's that?
That's
No
perfect.
clue
I
for Ren.
have-
Oh, so Ren gets some. That's yeah, advantage on the roll. Okay. Yep.
I have
Okay.
advantage.
Yeah, that's what y'all are. I'm sorry. I'm waiting to get something probably be thrown
Thank
at
you,
me from
Gory
the corner.
Lundy.
You know, you could make it up to her stuff and talk about the Druid's Den, which is a family-owned metaphysical apothecary shop for all of your tea and witchy needs.
That's get.
Hell
Use
yeah.
code use
can hear
code
her
Nilix15 at checkout.
You've got
I
her
always-
laughing
I
all the way down there. I can hear her laughing downstairs.
I can show off my
Uh-huh.
altar, man. It's,
So we're waiting on your order because I got T-shirts to send out to y'all, and
oh,
you said
I know. I'm sorry.
so.
yeah.
So we got to
I gotta
order
get in there.
because she's
do
now.
it
This
right
is
now.
the funny part. She's been practicing downstairs, talking to. She's going to do some videos, and then she's going to try to stream one of her classes and every now and
Oh,
then.
man.
But she's down there, you know. She's not.
practice.
She doesn't like being in front of the camera, so it's a bit of a work. So I won't embarrass her
We
too
just
much,
got,
but got a big ring like for her.
Zerathon on.
Ooh,
Yeah, I saw that.
I see
We
that.
just got 1,500.
Well, now, oh, hey there, Josh. What are we? Oh, you're giving out.
So if that's a greater restoration, can we save it for later?
Do you want to do a greater
The game,
restoration?
or do we just do the potion?
I mean, we all have at
How
least
does-
2 potions now, right?
I don't actually know the answer. To that.
Y'all should have a lot of healing potions, yes, because y'all haven't had.
I know
every
I
Yeah,
last-
I do.
3.
I do. I have
Yeah.
3 as well.
I think maybe
Yeah, I wouldn't have
Icer
needed
should
any.
also have 3.
I have 2.
2. Okay.
2's fine. I heal myself.
Yeah, I also heal even though I'm not very good. Cleric, loosely.
I don't see where my
Okay, so
potions are at.
yes,
Do you guys
folks.
want to do
Well,
a greater restoration then with that?
Can we save it for a
Huh.
session that's not
I
today?
thought you were
if
gonna
we
throw something
do?
at me. Yes, dear.
Yeah, that's what
I think it's just like
it'll be in your inventory,
No?
right? It'll just be in someone's
Yeah, like-
inventory.
would
Oh
be in your
my
inventory.
god.
Yeah.
I'll make a.
He's getting yelled
Yeah,
at.
sorry, I'm being told she wants a Mama's Prater's T-shirt. Oh my
Yes.
Oh.
Anyway,
And Mark,
yes, ladies,
you're
they're
welcome.
laughing at it. Yes, who asked me a question? So
We
Oh
were
my
looking to see if
I was trying to ask if we choose the greater restoration from the points that Zerathon just gave us, can we save that for a session that's not today, or do we have to use it today? I just want to know before we
because it's birthday girls, we'll let you have a greater restoration potion. Okay.
Yes.
get it, Kirsten.
Okay. Dueling Bird, thank
I'm
you for
working it.
the
I'm
follow.
working
Welcome
it.
to the rejects. We're being silly.
I did
It's it could very well be that way tonight since they just leveled up, finished. They just finished the module, the first episode. Well, not really episode, but basically the first module of the Slave Lords. It was, I always forget the name of it. You think Dark Shelf Quarry. There you go.
Dark
What a-
Shelf Quarry.
Yeah. So
Dun, dun, dun.
did you got a crit fumble? I did. What right now? Holy mackerel. Man, I'm missing. I'm not hearing all this stuff. Wow, there's 2 things. Wow.
I
Okay.
just happened to see it.
Thank you. Say when. So I get that. That's from Jay. And Mama Prater exists. That's right. I'm just gonna get a T-shirt. So, and yes, I got a crit fumble. So they got a advantage. Oh, I got a crit fumble. Oh, that's really Jay. Really? Okay. You know.
I
what?
love it.
Yeah.
Jay.
Oh yeah. Uh-huh.
So good.
It's just the karma because I came in to your chat and gave you inspiration that one time, and now they're like, "Well, he can't get inspiration 2 weeks in a row, or twice in 1 week."
If the chat's participating and that's what happens, that's what happens. So, yeah, thanks a lot. Thanks a lot, Tom. Appreciate it there. Yes.
Help me.
Okay. Now, Jay. Thanks, Jay. Now we got 500 more cheer bits. So
Amazing.
Oh, Jesus.
Thanks, Clark
It's
December.
500. What are we doing with 500?
Yeah, what do we do with all that?
Apparently I'm not in charge. So, like I said,
Apparently, I'm not in
it's so
charge.
you can have an inspiration for each of you, or 500 is actually a lesser restoration or healing potion, regular healing
Okay.
potion.
What do we want? We want inspo today. It's
It's
only for today, so
We can all do
That's
it.
true.
Yeah, I
healing
think
potion
so.
maybe this time. What do you think?
I personally
I'm
have
gonna
to vote
healing potions
because
does everyone have?
doctors-
Okay,
I
one
have
second.
3
Now,
healing potions.
Francis, what were you saying?
Yeah.
I said I personally want inspo because shopkeepers
That's not a bad
want to
thought.
be able to.
We'll do
Wanna be
we'll
able
do
to-
inspo then.
Okay.
Everyone gets inspo then.
Everyone gets another inspo.
Okay, yeah.
That works.
Thank you.
So good.
Thanks, y'all.
You guys are
Friends not
great.
very charismatic, so maybe this will be a good
Right?
thing.
So
Train
can we go to like some
So-
sort of
Emote train.
store?
I'm waiting. So y'all are just now
Yeah.
walking out of. We left it. Y'all were walking out and headed toward the Emerald Lion to check. Get checked
Oh,
back
yeah.
in and all that. And then if y'all want to say we've done that and you want to start
Yeah.
divvying up things and all, then we can go. You can go shopping anytime. Then So
Well, we need to sell everything, right? Like we need to sell like the
Yeah.
bloodstones and everything, the
Yes.
carnelians and everything, the jade figures.
anything
So where
else
would
you're
we
holding
go?
on to?
Is there any?
You just basically
any,
really start going shopping, yeah. So basically, what I want to make for certain is all the mundane stuff I'm about to pull out: the pouches, the quiver, the whetstone. If y'all got any stuff that you want from there, grab it. If not, I'm going to start removing it.
Mm.
Yeah, that's fine. I don't need
That's-
anything.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
good.
fine. I
On
have
the party
everything I need.
So go to the
Uh,
party sheet and then go to the inventory tab.
Yeah.
Moss,
And-
you don't need another quiver. You can only carry one quiver at a time.
One quiver, yeah,
right?
until you get the
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct.
Okay, never mind then. I was gonna say, but
I mean, there's still 4 bottles of fine wine. I already took like 3 of them. So
I have 2. I'll take another one.
2
Okay.
is for personal consumption.
Well, there's only 3 left. Then someone just ought to take them and hold on to them. Apparently
Everybody
not.
grab one. So
I
we
got
everyone
it,
gets,
I got
gets
it.
some bottle of wine, and
There we go.
They're gone.
Maybe Twix.
they're no
Oh,
longer
The
there.
party just gets white girl wasted. It's fine.
All right, so I'm getting rid of the backpack, unless somebody
I don't
wants
have
it.
I'm gonna save
No.
A.
don't we already have them?
You've got them, yeah.
Be a
It's a
whole
question
nother-
whether
yeah.
It's for it's for when you can organize. I can show you. Some of them are doing already. How you can organize your inventory based on location, and so some people like. That's why Mandy was saying I want a second pouch, so she could deviate between the 2 pouches what was in what. So
Correct. Oh my God, I have a plan. Oh,
I have a
I
plan.
have a plan.
well it's like
I
what
have
Mandy
a
you were saying.
plan.
Hold on a second, Mandy. What were you saying?
I was just commenting that I don't normally do like inventory management to this level, but since we
easy.
don't have like a home base yet, it makes sense to have
That's right.
different pouches and bags and things.
Okay. Lori, you had a plan. You said something.
I have a plan. I just realized I have cleric robes in my inventory that I took from the clerics in there. Can I put some robes on and maybe meander over to the church at some point after we perhaps shop?
Wow.
You, I can't believe I'm.
Do whatever you want, Maz.
You can do whatever you want,
Plan.
Moss. Yeah. So apparently she's going to go impersonate. You've got a priest already with you, but that's okay. She's gonna go.
You have 2 priests with you.
Yeah.
You have 2
Oh,
priests
I
with
do,
you.
technically.
2.
I'm a priest. For sure.
Oh my god.
I'll tell you
can
what, I'm going to
listen.
save this plan.
I can
What
bless
time of
things
day
if
is
you
it?
want.
Is it
It's
daytime?
it's late
Sunday?
morning, mid-late morning, because it took y'all. Yeah, I would say it's closer to noon because it took y'all. Y'all got up in the morning, got everything loaded up, and left the mine, and came straight into town. So let's say
Okay,
we'll
this
say
is
the
my
time
future
noonish.
plan to when it's perhaps darker and there's less people at the church, but I'm saving this for evening. It's gonna happen. It's gonna be good.
I have full
Oh,
faith.
I'm not saving your
It's
ass.
gonna be
again.
good. If anyone wants to throw inspiration points at us, that'd be great because I have a feeling it's not gonna go well. So let's get our stuff done.
Brandon is going to be nowhere near churches. No.
I figured.
Despite the fact that I am a cleric, I don't think my god melts well
I'm
with
not-
whatever they're
I'm
worshiping
not gonna lie
here.
to you. If I step foot into a church, I might spontaneously combust. I'm just saying.
Wow.
Any church
Is there a
errands,
role for
y'all.
spontaneous combustion? Is that a thing?
Don't tempt
Is
me.
that is it
Moss.
like a death save or something?
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Oh dear.
Francis, you were saying something.
Isra can handle any church errands that y'all may have.
Apparently, so can Maslani. Just
Jana's gonna
differently.
roll her eyes.
Hey,
Okay.
I got like mad skills in
I'm
persuasion.
getting rid of the common clothes.
Yeah, I
get
think
rid
we're
of those.
Getting rid of
I
the
mean, they're not
quivers.
worth anything, are
No, they're not. None of your stuff is really going to be. If you want a second pouch, so you can divvy stuff up in your inventory, grab the second pouch there. If not, don't worry about it. We can mess with it later.
Can we say that these things we gave
Pouch.
that are useless for us, we're giving them to the refugees?
You could
Because I
certainly,
would give the clothes
certainly,
and- yeah.
yes, yeah. The clothes, yeah. You know where that warehouse is at, so y'all can say we're going to make a pit stop over there to
While
drop
we
off.
are also
Donation.
at the warehouse, can I ask any because we have that antifungal antidote thing.
Mm.
Oh, yeah.
I don't want
Is
to know
there
about your
any-
last weekend.
Listen, it was
Sorry.
a little rough. The guy was kind of dirty. It's fine.
Oh my god.
You're not
I'm a
supposed to
cleric.
touch one. Oh,
So the refugees
Uh-huh.
that were specifically in, like the slaves that were specifically in the cave, is anyone being affected by the illness that takes place due to the fungus that was in the caves?
So they will tell you that several of them have they're all been treated, and they see what you
Okay.
have,
Oh.
and you're talking about it all, and there were sometimes a few of them would catch a cut down there or get beat, and the fungus would take to that then, and so they had to they see what you have, and they confirm what it is, but they all seem to be fine right now. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Because I still have one of the antidotes, so if they're
Yeah.
fine, then I'm well.
They're all fine. Mhm. Yeah.
Cool.
Can always save it just in case.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
can.
yeah,
Sure.
yeah.
Yeah. If you run into more, antifungal issues.
Ren's gonna need them for her feet.
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
Ew.
Athlete's foot.
I'm
And
kidding.
we're fucking socks, dude.
Well, when everybody's walking through streams and stuff, do you think we have fucking plastic wellies on? No. We live in the
Crocs.
wilderness, right? Crocs.
Where's Kia Shar with her
Oh,
Prestidigitate?
Yeah.
I mean, she's not on this
She's not
planet,
in this-
so
no,
I guess
she's
you
not.
guys are fucked.
No.
Fine.
The multiverses
can't
can
save
only
you
take
now.
Kiyashar in one verse. Okay,
That's
no
true.
more.
Kiashara is too much for more than one.
We're currently in Ravenclaw, though, aren't we?
Moving that direction, yes. Slowly through the essence of times, the dinglings are moving toward Bavaria. So
So can we?
Did you say
can we go
Ravenclaw
to-
or Ravenloft?
I said Ravenloft.
I heard Ravenclaw.
I thought they were
I heard
Ravenclaw.
Ravenclaw.
Yeah.
No, I said Ravencroft.
Okay.
I promise I did not
this-
say
Not
Ravenclaw.
getting
Is
Is
anywhere
this how
tonight.
we're starting? We're not
We've
even
been-
It's been
half an hour.
43
Yeah,
minutes.
we haven't even done anything.
43
That's true.
minutes.
That's true.
They've been
All
drinking,
right, let's get on
folks.
track.
Can
We're
we?
very
sorry,
good.
I
can
have
we tell
not.
Bill stories or
Okay.
Something.
I got multiple things going on here. Kirsten, you had one quick question.
Can we go to like a general store, some sort of?
Yeah,
store
there's
that we can
we're
all
gonna start
do
doing that. Yeah, yes. So
Okay,
the
cool.
first thing
I like to
was
do
is to
that.
get. So I'm getting rid of the pouches. So then all we've got left, you've got some stones and some carnelians. Okay, so
What are
I'm
those?
they're gemstones, various gemstones, and
That's
so you
kinda
need
shiny.
to go. You're going to go visit. There's because it's a mining town. There are a few. There's a shop that has gems and all that. The base gems, things like that, and they
No
will.
diamonds? I just
Make
need
me
300
a.
diamonds.
I know. Yeah, that I don't see why that a diamonds. I can't remember what it's worth though. So hold on. I will pull it up real quick to tell you that someone's gonna tell me.
Oh.
Well, you can find diamonds of different.
Yeah, as long as
Gold
it's
pieces.
diamonds worth 300 gold pieces.
Yeah, that's all you did. Then you just spend the 300 to get the diamonds. That's all you gotta do. So
Hey guys
Now.
or ladies.
Hey, Moss.
yes, well, I was gonna sell your stones for y'all real quick. So
Okay.
Okay.
who's negotiating this one with the gems?
I'll negotiate.
Who has
Who's-
the
He's
most
good at
charisma?
that.
I
Since-
mean, I
Friend
can
looks
do it. I guess.
Since she wants the diamonds, I guess it's birthday girl. Is that what we're saying? Okay. So
anyone have a
Yeah.
plus
Use your-
more than a plus
use
four
your
to persuade?
magical,
I have a plus
Z.
3.
I'm
magical
plus
titty.
7.
your magical city. What is
What?
it? I
What?
mean,
Plus
What-
7 to persuasion.
whatever is persuade. Well, yeah,
Wow.
it's yeah. it's
okay,
pers-
okay, hold on. If it's persuasion, I should probably do it because
What
I
do
have a
you
plus
have?
9 in persuasion.
Oh,
Plus
okay.
9.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's double
Yeah.
persuade.
Friend
Yeah,
will
she's.
gently
Oh
push
God.
Jana
This is-
towards the store.
As Jana is like
Please,
is trying
I
to
don't-
haggle, Vix is gonna
Feel
kind of
free.
lean on the counter with her like boobs pushed out, you know, just kind of.
Yes.
Jana,
Assisting.
wait, Jana. So you're gonna do that, and Jana's gonna look at you confused, and then look at Ren confused.
Gonna wink at Jana.
Friend.
Corey,
But you
it's
can-
it's
Wow.
Fixera's.
Into a
It's
woman is
Kirsten's
like,
birthday. So
Jana
She
is
won't let
now
us sing happy
feeling
birthday to her.
confused.
so, Jana, the most offish person in the group, antisocial, is the
Not
most
offish.
persuasive. Is okay. The
Yeah.
charm is involved. Unbelievable.
I'm getting my RP hat on. Come on.
Okay, well, if I'm waiting to who's going to walk into, is this really what's going to happen? Vix is going to go in, the cleric boob shot whoever's behind the counter, and then
Yep.
She's
Jana's
going
going to walk
first,
in
and I'm
and go,
coming in
"Hey,
with my hood up.
I want to deal
That's
some
what the boob
diamonds.
window is for.
I got some good stuff
That is
for you."
what the titties window for. Come on, man.
That's
Okay.
what the teddy window.
Okay, so I'm gonna go up to him and I'm gonna be like, "Hi, I'm here because I'd like to buy my girlfriend something shiny." Yeah. So,
Do you want to sell?
do you have anything
I
we'd like
know
to?
about this.
You don't know about this, so she said.
Oh my god.
No, I said I'm so about this.
You're so about.
I'm
this.
waiting. Okay.
You're
Thanks,
waiting?
Corey.
I
It's
for-
another
Ren is
200
What
for
are we trying
Myriad.
to-
at the store just browsing.
And
You
we're
get-
trying to sell. Wait,
you're
we're
trying
trying
to
to
sell
sell the
some
bloodstones and stuff.
Yeah,
that
you're
we
gonna
have
be
in the party
selling it.
sheet?
So you're what? No, I'm gonna be
Okay.
selling them. But what I'm basically doing is I'm trying to figure out
Right.
what's my percentage that I'm going to be selling them back.
Right.
Buying them from you for. And so I'm waiting to see
So,
what the RP's
okay.
coming out, and then we're gonna roll based
Right.
on that to see how well you
Right.
do against my guy.
Right. So Jana's gonna go. Yeah, she was talking earlier about how she was really liked diamonds. I didn't know if you guys had any of those in stock that we could take a look at.
We have diamonds, certainly.
Yeah, would you mind, pulling some out so I could, have her take a look at them? Because I'm
Yeah.
not really sure what she wants. I'm just here.
We have plenty, and she pulls out a little tray of them, and shows them to you. Now there's a a protective type of glass or something on top
Right.
of it, so you
That's
can
fine.
see,
That's fine.
And she, apparently, Vix, you're looking at diamonds.
And I go,
About how
okay,
much?
Well, different size. How much do you want to spend?
Well, we
How
have
many
we
do
have these gems that we could sell.
yeah.
Oh, what gems are those? Let me see, please.
I think they're
We have some
Pretty rare.
bloodstones, some carnelians.
Oh well, I have plenty of those, but I mean, let me see the quality of them. And so he lays down
I'll
a
hand
felt
them over.
piece. He
yeah.
lays
I'll
down a
just
felt
hand out.
piece,
I'll
and he
just
lets
give
you
him
pour them
one,
out.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, they're yours. So
Yeah.
he looks
Right.
at them and he goes, and what you how much you wanting to sell them for? So what you're looking for is a percentage, off of 100%. Okay.
So how many kind of table talk? How many diamonds were you looking to get, Vix?
I
Out of
need
this?
technically for my revivify, I need 300 gold pieces worth of diamonds. It doesn't have to be a singular diamond. It could be multiple
yeah.
diamonds, but it has to be 300 gold pieces worth of diamonds.
Well, she's wanting 300. Yeah. So the value,
Okay.
300.
If
Okay.
if we get full price for the gemstones that we have, it would be 800 gold, but that's only if we get full price.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So he's looking at him.
Yeah.
And I
Yeah.
feel like Jana's just gonna be like,
Oh, that's,
well.
oh, really? You want to see me? Okay. Uh-huh. This is the negotiating side. And you
Oh,
never
no.
get 100% with British rejects. So I already know. I don't. So
Birthday.
the question is though, the birthday's girl, but Jan is doing the negotiating. Birthday girl's just
Which
sitting
is a
over
really
there,
tough thing because I'm
Yeah.
not great at RPing yet, so it's fine,
The girl
everybody.
is assisting because she's got her titty window out.
Yeah,
my titty
I
window.
get wait, hold on.
Mhm.
I think I get advantage on my rolls because she has her titties out. Can we talk
But see,
about
here's
that?
the thing. See, what you don't know in the store.
It's like a bard. It's like
yeah,
bard.
is that I'm sitting here. I know there's a Mama store owner right behind the curtain. They can hear everything that's going on. You see, y'all didn't factor that in.
That's fine.
You know, and so
Bring her
Jana
out,
doesn't
bring her
care.
out.
Jana
Like,
doesn't understand.
I
Jana
appeal
does
to
not
both
understand.
genders.
Yeah, I was gonna say you're talking to the two bisexual moms here.
yep.
Jana does not understand why boobs equals money. She's confused by it, but decided to go along with it. So
Yeah, the poor shop guy. See, he was an entertainer in town, and he was always used to the women coming up and showing them boobs in their face, so they would play the songs. You know, he would play the songs for them, but now that doesn't happen anymore. So
Oh my god! Wait. He doesn't like that, but does he like feet?
what? I don't
Can we
know.
trade some
I don't know.
know.
Maybe he got sick of one thing.
It's that kind of game now.
Oh my God, folks! Wow.
I'm just
I was all
trying.
worried about what was going to
Sarah was
happen
not
tonight. I'm
game.
just sitting back, just you know. I don't think I have to worry about this story at all tonight. So, the question is, you have to. I need a. You can give me a persuasion roll.
Got it.
I'm
Okay.
gonna roll.
do you want it in the tower?
No. You
I'm gonna boot myself. Hold on. Because I mean I can.
It's a check. So you
Let
can.
me put that on there real quick.
You can.
Persuasion, you said, right?
Yep.
What?
I will let you know. You
With
can.
advantage.
You can inspiration it.
Give it
Do
Well, she's got inspiration. Mandy got the advantage.
But I'm
Ugh.
assisting.
Do you have any cards?
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Oh, the assist. Oh God.
Yeah.
Yeah, roll the persuasion
advantage.
again. Still didn't beat
Oh
me.
my god. Jana, what's wrong with you?
An 18? It's a
A
plus
20.
9.
You're going after a 23. I rolled good.
All right, no
Oh,
whammy, no
God.
whammy, no whammy. Ha!
Damn.
Ah.
Jana coming in clutch.
All right. So
A plus 9 in persuasion.
so here's how it plays out. So you're going to get a. So I start off at 50%. Basically, that's the baseline that our negotiations go for. And then based on rolls, I either say I'll add a D4, a D6, or D8 to how high you're doing on. What you're going to do is you're going to roll this dice and add that to the 50%. That number to take you up, whether or not. So you're on a D6 right now.
I'm rolling a d6.
So you've got a D6. You just beat my 23. So I take it up a die. Normally you'll start off with a D4. So if you
Okay.
roll a D6, we're going to take that number and add it to the 5. Basically, 10%. So you need what you're basically looking for is a 5 or 6 to get 100%. If not,
Fine.
then you're going to get whatever the D6 is.
And I don't get any like.
No, it's just a straight up D6. So
Let
70%.
me try that again. Inspiration. Can I use my inspiration? No.
Not on
70%
this.
is not bad.
No.
70%
You
is
cannot
what you're
on this
getting for the stones.
Pretty good.
Mm,
Okay?
Mm.
That's what he offers you.
70% is pretty good, actually, though, guys. Should we try for more?
If you lose, it goes down.
I mean, it can only
Um,
go down one per. You know.
It,
We
I
really
could-
only
Yeah.
need like 50% of what all of the gems we
Right.
have are worth.
and that's
I
what you
think so.
started
That's-
off
Okay,
at.
so then 70% is fine.
Well, Jana just doesn't respond, but she accepts.
Okay.
She's kind of
Boom.
nods.
Okay, so here's what's getting ready to happen. You got everything sold. Kabam. Now, I just
Nice.
shifted a lot of money to y'all. So,
Oh god,
yeah.
I'm gonna
So
be
now-
encumbered, aren't I?
And yeah, you go. That's what you have to do now. 'cause we have to,
Holy.
yeah. So what
Wow.
you're going to do is start with your copper pieces, and for every 10 of those, you get a silver piece. So basically, you're coloring
I
up.
can't believe you're asking me to do math right now.
Yeah, you gotta do a little math. So you got 170.
Platinum?
No,
We're drinking tonight. What's wrong with you?
well, I got. Sorry, you guys have got it. You
I
guys
like
knew you're
math.
going shopping. So for every 10 copper pieces, you get a silver piece. So basically, if you have 170 copper, you just got yourself 17 silver. I need to know what you can. Yes, you've got to
I
do some
have
math.
one
here.
copper piece.
You may not. Y'all may have. It didn't
Hey,
have that much.
wait a sec.
So
So if everybody else is currently going through their inventory counting copper pieces, can I take my single copper piece
Yeah,
and
you-
throw it at Moss just for no reason?
yeah,
Just wanna throw it at
Moss has got the other one. So you throw the second one there. There's no
Here.
copper. Okay, so yeah, so
I have
what
no
basically I'm
copper
looking at Ren. She's got 1744 silver pieces. So basically you have 174 gold. Okay.
Wait,
And then PP is platinum?
Platinum, those are 10
that a-
gold. Yeah, platinum is much higher than
Wow.
gold. So, okay. So you're trying to get everything to gold
But do-
pieces because then y'all are going to get that set. I'll take care of what's in your pouch. Okay. And so they're doing,
Okay.
sorry folks, doing some math.
So
I
Yes,
love
Lori.
math.
we're
This is
gonna
the
go
best day of my
shopping
life.
today, right? We're still going
So-
shopping this game, or are we just gonna do
Yeah,
that? Like,
you're
kinda
getting ready to
on
go
our own on the
shopping. You're
side?
getting ready. Yeah, you're getting ready to say, okay, I want to have, because you don't have to worry about. There's two things that are going to happen here. You're going to you get your coins. You want to up them, you can, and then once y'all buy stuff up, then we're going to put what's your coin weight is on your person because I track the coin weight, and that's what I'm trying to make sure you get the right amount of coins. So don't rob yourself. And then, like Mandy was saying earlier, there is a financial institution here, you can use it to store stuff if you want, or you just carry all your coins with you, but you will get weighted down if you try to do that. So you guys have to think about using the financial
right.
institution of Greyhawk, the Great Bank of Greyhawk, okay, of Flan. They're everywhere. They
I
got
think-
branches everywhere.
I think Jana's gonna turn to Ren and like hold out a few silver pieces and be like, I didn't know money weighed this much.
You never had that much before? Mm.
I've never seen this much before.
In reaction to that, Ren will. You're just gonna hand her some silver.
I
How much?
have like 5 silver pieces in my hand. And I was like,
Okay.
I didn't know that money weighed this much. And I was just like gonna give it to her.
She'll take it and she'll say, "Do you want me to hold this for you? I can do that. I wouldn't feel right
She-
if you just gave me money."
She just like shrugs and walks away.
She just
I
kinda looks
see
down at her
there's
hand,
still-
looks at Jana, and she's just like, "Okay, I will hold this
Yeah.
for you."
What's that,
There's
Moss?
there's still 3 platinum in the party sheet. Should we just convert that to gold and then split that?
You can later.
5
Yeah, once
ways?
y'all can use it to buy something with. Yeah. So
I have that 3
Okay.
platinum to buy.
you
to
can someone
help
can
me
have it and use it to
have
purchase.
fun for
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah, and then
the
take the
diamonds.
3. Yeah. Just add 3 to yours
Go
and
ahead,
I
it's
want to
your
remove it
birthday.
here.
Take it.
Yeah.
Go ahead,
Okay.
it's your birthday.
All
So
right.
we're done with the party sheet.
Yep. Now you can go shopping. So
Can
what
I
you
buy
have
300 gold pieces worth of diamonds?
yes. 300. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Whoop, whoop.
I kick over.
You just got to deduct the 300. So what's that, Izra?
I kick over 6 of my platinum to Vix to
Oh,
cover 20% of that.
I think
If we're worried that we're going to be encumbered by the amount of things that we're buying, like, can we ask Ren to carry it? Is that against the rules?
Mm-mm. Just have to.
Since she
Doesn't
can
mean
only
Ren-
carry
if she's
more
it
than
gone.
doesn't
us.
mean Ren will say yes.
Yeah.
I feel like you guys
I got a
can
bottle of
carry more than
wine.
your weight.
But you can put it in a bank system here, and as long as you're at a civilized town, you might be able to have a branch. There's not an ATM around, but
Gotcha.
you can. The money you can put
I
somewhere
can-
safe,
I
so you're
can
not
handle,
hoofing around.
I can't carry all of the money. I don't think that's a good idea. Sorry, I'm trying to.
Well,
divvy
no.
up
I
all
didn't
my
mean
shit.
money. I meant something I wanted to buy is really heavy, and I don't think I'm gonna be able to carry it. And I was hoping I could bribe you with some wine.
We'll have to find out, boss.
I will still have to, regardless, I still have to sell some things that I have that are heavy, and I hold up one of the work pelts I have, which is easily
Oh my God,
like
that's
10,
right.
20 pounds. It's probably smelly now because it's still got guts on it. And I'm like, I
Yeah.
was going to get this made into something.
So say, didn't somebody pick up like 20 beaver pelts or something from those crates?
You left them
I don't.
there.
I didn't pick those up.
No, they weren't picked up. They were there. Some pelts.
Is that?
No,
think I
I
missed
only
that.
take pelts from animals that I kill myself.
Is there any
Disrespect.
sort of like arcane store around here that we could go to?
You can find for components and stuff like that, and a couple of the very basic spells that are available in an inventory. There was
yeah.
swimming. There's just like 3 or 4 that are available. Let me but you have from if you wanted to know equipment wise, anything in the adventuring gear table, okay, weapons or
Say that
armor.
again?
So
Sweet.
to buy stuff, you can purchase from the adventuring gear table, armors, weapons, tools, those things and the cost of it is there. So you need 20 arrows. It's 1 gold piece.
Where did you get the adventuring table from?
So you go to your library and you open up your
Player's
player's handbook.
Oh, my modules aren't loaded. How fun.
There you go. You need to load them.
Okay.
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 And then inside of the player's handbook, you'll find your equipment list, and you can then click on it, and you'll see the different pieces, the different things. Most everything's in an adventuring gear table, and you can just scroll down.
So if there's anything we need for spells and stuff, that's also how we can find it.
Well, so if there's a particular component you're looking for, you can go find it. Most of y'all, I don't care unless Kirsten was doing a component pouch, or she was just wanting.
Component pouch.
Yeah, so she's basically comparing the components, but you have an arcane focus, so it allows you to. But you at least have to. What she's doing is at least carrying the components to say I have that ability to cast them and to be able to do stuff with them, even with the arcane focus. So, which is fine. So.
Okay.
But there's certain things you can find, and can you find big level spells? No, you can find.
I
your basic.
I don't have anything particularly like
some
but that's
potions.
just for kind of future reference. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Cool.
healing potions, but y'all got tons of those already. So
Quite a few, yeah.
Okay,
very cool.
Well, you have to ask, and then we go shopping. But
right.
Other stuff you can purchase that directly without.
Okay.
You just have to deduct it, what you're buying it for, deduct it from what your math
Perfect.
is, and then put it in your inventory sheet. Mandy, you got a question?
Okay.
Yes. I have this work pelt. Can I have it made into like a cloak or something? Would that take a long time?
Yeah, it would take some time. Yeah, if they would need you're talking probably at least. I mean, they need a good week. They've got to dry it out. They got to cure it. It's definitely a few days to at least get that set, so then they can then measure you. Then, there's going to do some weaving and all that. So definitely.
I could probably help too. If we just tried it, I could probably sew it.
She sews.
Ren will look to the
I
party.
do so.
Ren will look to the party before she tries to go to the leather tanner, and she'll say, because I'll assume that she knows this from her background, and what she used to do when she lived in Faerun. Will say, I was hoping to get something made out of this, but I have a feeling we're not going to be here for much longer. For some
If
reason.
you could get it dried at maybe a tanner, I would be happy to sew it for you. If you're willing to carry something heavy for me.
It may still take a week. Maybe I'll sell the pelt and try another time.
Boss,
Ah, come on, it'd be so cool. You killed it.
I mean, I already have a cloak because she has like a fur. She has like a half cloak that she wears like over her.
Would a
over, like, her
work
leather
pelt do
stuff.
anything to her armor class?
No, it wouldn't. It was
No.
just purely
Oh.
decorative.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the hide is actually less than what she's carrying.
Maybe I'll just I'll just sell it. It's fine. I'll kill another beast of better one in the future and have it made into something.
There you
A
go.
prettier one, maybe, huh?
Duff, is there any candy available in this general store that we're in?
I'm sure there's candy.
Can you give me a price?
Oh, let me go into the equipment list.
You gonna get a
folks.
panel van too?
I don't
What are
know.
you doing?
Panel. She's going to get. We'll say it's like a candle. It's like a copper piece for,
Okay.
basically, rock candy.
Like a little bag. Okay.
Uh-huh.
Thank
You
you.
break your teeth
Yeah.
on that stuff.
That's right. Not supposed to eat between meals. Don't go swimming. It's at least 30 minutes after you eat. All right, what else are we doing? So apparently Jenna has now done her thing and is out at the beach feeding the
The birds.
seagulls, the birds.
Jenna
That's
has
right.
a new friend. It's fine.
It's Lady Cloud.
It's Lady Cloud.
I want to sell the warg pelt. I don't know if it's worth much of anything.
I thought there were
It's pretty big.
pelts.
Like it's 10 pounds on its own. at
Yeah,
least,
so I
think.
thought there was something. Let's just consult the Bible of Google.
Is that really a question you can ask on
Yeah,
Google?
yeah,
How much is a
so-
ward pelt worth? I'm gonna look it up.
Sure there's an answer.
Oh, there'll be an answer. Furs and pelts. A warg. Oh. Well, they don't have a
Are you on the
warg.
guild?
So, just think we could put like
What
a
about-
yeah. Well, it's pretty thick. So bear pelt, 5
Like a
gold
wall?
pieces.
Okay, 5 gold's fine.
Okay. Yep. For a
Cool,
pelt.
So I'll take that off my sheet
Yep.
then. And I will add, you said 5 gold?
5. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You need something like badass, like a Wolverine pelt or something. That'd be sweet.
Pretty dope.
That'd be awesome.
What other heavy
So
stuff
if we're
do I
gonna
have?
shop,
Yep. Go right ahead.
if we're gonna shop, should we just tell you what our list
Mm-hmm.
is basically, and
No. So you're gonna open up the
or
player's
just actually
guide.
put them in there?
You drag it
Okay.
from that table into your inventory and just count up
Oh,
how
sweet.
much you spent and remove it from your gold pieces that you have on you.
Okay.
Just do it that way. Do the math that way, and then once you guys have spent everything, then you've got to determine: are you going to lug that all around, or are you going to offload it? And I'll show you how on your character sheet to offload, so you can still show you're carrying it around on you, but it doesn't count against your weight and all that. So you just don't need to solve it right now, okay? But at
Okay,
the end of
cool.
the show, we'll handle it. But you do all your shopping, and that basically, whether y'all do it together or you walked around, y'all went and visited. You know where the slaves are at, so you went and checked out to make sure no one had any fungal issues. Then you started going around to the general stores and the traders, some of the merchants, things like that, to buy extra items that you needed, for the javelins or your arrows, all those kind of stuff. Or if you're wanting to upgrade your armor, you've got costs now there for armor if you're trying to purchase something that you can wear. Okay. Same thing with the weapons. Your standard weapons. Now they don't have any type. Unfortunately, there's no major. This is not as big a metropolis as the other ones, but there's no casting. No one who could basically up your weapons up to a +1 in town here. Okay. While what else? Anybody else doing something while I'm kind of planning out, because that's going to take a good bit of the day. Rest of the day, I would figure.
I want to sell.
Okay.
Besides,
Does anybody need a staff, really quick? I have a staff that I can't use. It's an arcane focus. I'd rather just sell that for however much gold it's worth, probably like 3 gold.
a
'cause the cost is
staff.
5. Yeah, it's an arcane focus staff. It's not like a quarter staff.
What does that mean? Specific, like
So-
An arcane focus
I
is
don't know.
like if you're a wizard or a druid or something, you probably have a staff that uses your focus to cast spells.
Yeah,
oh.
instead of you.
Jen, I thought you did.
I don't have a staff.
No,
I don't
but
remember how
That's
I
why I
got
asked.
this. I think I
You
took
gotta
it off
get-
of one of the priests that we killed.
you did. I thought that you took because of your spell book and all that, you had, maybe you were not covering that, but we gave you a spell
What were you-
focus. But I don't.
Are you saying like, is it an item that I have to have to cast spells? There, I
Hey,
do have that. It's not.
yeah.
It's not a staff.
But yeah,
Yes.
yeah, that's just what that is. So she, she's not. She can
Yeah.
turn that in.
Okay.
Here.
I do have that item. Yes.
Okay, you're fine then. Yeah, you don't need another one. Okay.
Yeah.
So
But
nobody
that spell
else does?
focus.
Okay, then I'll just. Ren's not going to negotiate. She just wants to get rid of it because it's
Yeah.
taking up. I'm trying to think of how I can reduce the weight I'm carrying.
Mm-hmm.
Because I have quite
I
a
mean-
bit of things already.
Yes, you do.
I'm also very close to being encumbered, but I don't have like. I'm
Well, you're
also just
carrying a
not
bunch
strong
of-
enough.
No, you're not
Oh, do
ones
you know
that you're
what-
not strong enough, but you've got.
Do you know what's still in my inventory?
Ooh.
Says pet mouse, all white, named Cloud. Aww.
Well,
Let's
you
take
got-
that
you-
out of my inventory.
Yeah,
I have
Sad
a
face.
hunting trap. I don't remember why I have that. I think it came with one of the starting gear things.
the what did you get?
I have a hunting trap in my inventory.
Yeah, it was probably
That's
from
great.
your Outlander.
Yeah,
Oh
I look
yeah,
like-
yeah.
Can I
That makes
sell
sense.
my studded leather?
You can sell whatever you want for the.
Don't know why I have it.
Um, You don't wear studded leather, so.
No, I have a breastplate.
Oh, then you can sell your studded leather. Anything that y'all want to sell, put it in the party sheet.
I don't
Oh,
think
okay,
I
I'll-
have.
I'll do that now then, 'cause I have.
Oh,
stuff I
you
wanna
know
get.
what? I just noticed for whatever reason I'm holding on to another one of those fungi spore antidotes. Did we get rid of those already?
Yes,
We
you
gave-
did. Yeah. Well, no, I think.
I still
no one
have
needed
some.
it. Yeah, no one
We're
needed
hanging
it.
on to that.
You're gonna keep them though.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, hang on to
Okay.
it. Ooh, grappling hook.
Figurine. So if I'm trying to sell something, I put it in the party sheet. Is what you just said?
Mhm, that's correct.
Okay. Perfect. Because
If there's values for it, you can barter for it again.
Gonna get rid of the hunting trap. I don't
Mhm.
really. I can see Ren using it, but I can't see her carrying one around. It just doesn't quite make sense. To
Yeah,
me.
fine.
That was
Put
what
it
I
over
was
there.
trying to buy and make you carry.
You want the hunting
How
trap?
funny is
Thanks
it?
for the follow, Junie. Welcome to the rejects.
Jana has the
We're
best
well,
in the
thing.
middle
I'm
of
not gonna be able.
housekeeping.
I'm not going to be able to carry that. I'm sure of it. So yeah, just get rid of it.
Okay, I'll just
Jana's
get rid of
just-
that.
They're buying and getting rid of stuff. It's item cleanup time in their inventory sheets.
Yeah, we
So-
have so much shit from all the people we killed.
Yeah.
It's funny because Jana's
Yeah.
like,
All the stuff.
Jana's carrying. She's got a bunch. She's got some
She's
golds. You've got bloodstones. You've got the carnelians.
I see that. Well, geez, Duff, hold on.
She's got
Yeah,
2 spell books.
I mean, hey, whoa! I have one spell book, Duff.
That,
only have
the
one.
thick leather bound book was the other one.
Did
And
you ever get that like?
yes,
Pretty
I
sure
did.
that-
So we're gonna go over it. Yes. Go ahead.
Okay.
So, well, the thing is, I figured I don't need the leather armor because I've got my what's it called? Hold on a
Your
second.
mage armor.
Yes, thank you. Which puts me up. But do I really want to sell the leather armor in case the mage armor? That's where I'm debating right now.
I would keep it just in case. To be
Just
completely
keep
honest.
it on me, but don't have it on. Yeah, that's probably a
Don't
good
have
idea,
it-
actually.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. You can leave it on you. If your mage armor takes you above that, then it negates what you're
It
wearing.
does right
Then
now,
you don't
yeah.
have to worry
Well,
about
you
it. then.
can't use your mage armor if you're wearing armor. is the
Correct,
problem.
correct. Yeah.
Oh, then yeah, then you
I don't-
unequip it. You can leave it in your, but just don't show it being equipped. Just show it
Right,
carrying.
that's how I've been doing it. I've
That's
just
fine.
kept it
Okay.
just in case. Just in
So
case.
while you're doing that, yeah, Glither spell book. We were taking that. I've identified that, and you're
Yeah,
going
we
to
have.
find. So once I converted the spells, yeah, you're going to see the spell list is there. Only one of them you could not use, and I think that was. It shows down below when you look at the spells. It will show you that what the source is, and I think I actually changed out one that was in there that you couldn't read, so it made them all
Wait,
that you could.
where is this showing up? Sorry.
Okay, so I identified Glitterous spellbook, so you should see it now back in your inventory. You should see it was a thick bound leather book, but now it should say Glithriel spellbook in the
Yep.
description, so you can open
Got
it
it.
up now. Okay,
Oh.
yeah, you can read all the spells
Oh.
that are in it because they have warlock tag on them.
So what does that mean then? Does that mean I can use these?
You can out of the book you have to spend the time to learn it.
Right.
Okay, so and the money.
Not a problem. And the
Okay,
money.
Where does it tell you how much you're carrying.
Down the bottom of
So
your
on
inventory.
your-
Oh, I see. I still have
So it shows you
space.
your
Oh,
maximum. My
sweet.
maximum is 240 pounds, and my current is 125.
Right. Yep.
Oh,
I
you're
can
not carrying
carry
anything.
13
She
pounds
started
more.
selling
I
stuff,
try to
so I
keep it
got-
a pound under my
Yeah.
maximum.
Oh. We've got-
Okay,
Beth,
girls. I have.
Find a temple to get these things cleansed, so that she
Okay,
can sell them with a
So
clear
that's what
conscience.
we're gonna. Yeah, we're gonna break everybody kind of apart here to have a little, just to get a little RP in. So yeah, let's
sure.
get the selling done. Then you're gonna go to the temple, which is in the center of town. Actually, let me push everybody over to the map. 1 second, and so in the map, the square, the big building is the governmental building. Then to the north of that, there's a circled building. That is where the slaves are at. Then back down to the southwest, another square that I have there. That's kind of where the temple area is, where they've got their, it's not non-denominational, but they're communal. They have several sects there sharing the building. Okay.
There you go.
So
Okay.
you're going there. Jana went off to the beach, and then I think I saw where Vix apparently.
Well, beach is a strong word. She doesn't like sand, so she's kind of on a dock. She's on the dock, is what I should say.
Well, there's some ruins that are, if you look at the map due west, that you can get off of, and see stuff.
She
in
can
the
go
cove.
hide over there. Yeah,
Yes.
she's gonna go over there. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
The
Okay.
birds are gonna follow her though.
Okay. Birds.
Ren is probably also gonna go to the beach.
You know what?
Okay. I heard Vix was
doing the
too.
air quotes.
Yeah.
Um,
Oh, okay. So you're going somewhere
but
else.
It's probably like walking ahead of the other two, kind of off on her own.
Well, we use beach because we're not sure if it's like a beach or kind of like a gross like shoreline.
Yeah, you see your map. They're nice and clean. This is,
Is it?
where it is.
Okay.
Yeah, Ren will probably be kind of off on her own. She'll probably actually be walking on the sand, whereas Janet probably isn't.
Okay.
Vix is following after Jana,
Okay. All right.
avoiding the
and-
bird droppings.
Okay. And Moss, oh my gosh, I have to ask, what are you doing?
Do I do it? Do I do it? Should I do it? I really want to go put on that robe and see if I can steal some holy water. I really want to do it.
Okay.
I have
hold
2
on.
inspiration. Why not?
Y'all are getting more gold. We got rid of all the stuff, so you got a bunch of gold coming in, and then the teeth and all that. Man, they weren't. Yeah, they're great. We got teeth. We got bones. We got stuff everywhere. They never really found any prices for those. And since you're trying to these came from these beasts that we killed and all that, they're going, prove it. And then you didn't get
Well,
anything for
then,
those.
take it back.
What? You're taking them back? You can take them back.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Yep. They will work as makeshift daggers.
Ooh.
So they can.
like that.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Yes, right, Joe. Biz. They haven't gone to their rooms yet, so they haven't bathed. That's right. They
Probably a little funky.
they are funky sunkies.
Probably. Do any of us give a shit though? That's the key.
People,
Does
the
anybody
people
care?
downwind from you do, but
Janet doesn't care.
hey. So, so you got all your stuff. So y'all still you're shopping, figured it all out. If there's anything else coming up, so basically, night begins to fall, and y'all there's been a hubbub in town to some degree. You haven't been back to Emerald Line, but you heard, there was definitely an entourage that was sent down from the governmental buildings to the docks. And you heard some trumpets of horns, and basically you understood it. The revelry and the pomp and circumstance when someone was coming in, that needed to be announced. So there was some type of royalty, somebody of importance was coming in. And the night is, basically the sun is setting off to the west. Two planets are starting to rise. I don't know, are there two suns or are there two planets? It's two moons. We know it's two moons. Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
I think there's only one sun in Grey.
Yeah.
In
So-
this planet. What's the planet called that Greyhawk is on?
uh,
Planet
Flana-
Greyhawk?
no, it's Flana. No, it's Flanaess, the land or the planet. Earth. That's
Oh,
right.
Earth.
Earth. Yeah,
That's
Jay's
right.
here. I do see. If I just, this is why I don't answer these questions, because I will get lit up as soon as I answer wrong. I know the shitstorm that's coming my way on this, so I will be immediately corrected. I know I will.
Stuff. As
Yes.
the moons are coming out, Izra's gonna take a moment to pray to her goddess, who she has not seen.
Yes. You
Here.
need to check in. You've been trying, but you got a busy signal earlier. But now your call's being taken.
busy signal.
Plus, you're also now you were going to we'll deal with Izra first. You were going to get these. Where are those figures at that the silver deals? Yeah. So Fire and Dice. We got another raid. Welcome to the rejects.
Hey!
We've been in cleanup mode and shopping mode in D&D today, but thank you for the raid. Welcome. Hope y'all had a good session on your channel. We're still in the midst of ours here. Welcome. Playing a little bit of Greyhawk World, old 1E modules and converted to 5E, and playing that with these lovely ladies here.
Whoop whoop.
Anything you want to know about the symbols, or you just wanted to get them, unhexed?
Oh no, she's interested in learning about them, and I've got like documents from.
You have to sit down and look at those for a while. Yeah. So you've got a bunch that you're going to need to cipher through. So that's going to take you a good bit into the evening and all that. Do you want to do that here in meditative mode, or are you going to go back?
For the moment, I just want to get these two symbols cleansed, and then sell them.
Okay.
Get them melted down. Or actually, no, she's not going to sell them.
Thanks, Dave.
In this temple area, is there anything that reminds her of a temple of Saloon from where she's from?
There are symbols and stuff like that. There's the one that's like truly dedicated. You're not seeing that, but you see enough in the consecrated ground and all that you're feeling is that pathway, there's nothing holding you back there, at least that you can feel, the holiness of the site and all that. But you can, as far as seeing something strictly related to yours, no, you see some symbols and stuff like different around, but there's not one particular one that takes you, a hold of you. There's several.
Okay. Is there a cleric in here who I can approach about cleansing these for me?
Oh, certainly. Then they will. They need some time. They will. They have a shrine temple area where they can, if you want to oversee them, or if you trust them enough, then they will. Yeah, they will need some time with them for the rest of the night. And they've said we'll let some acolytes. They'll need some training, and instead of revelry of what seems to be, you kind of hear they're talking about all the hubbub that's in town. So they've been a little not practicing enough of their verses and all that. So we'll make them work on this tonight and spend the night in meditation, deep meditation, to figure out what's before them. So she said, come back tomorrow and she will have the answer for you, what they are.
No need to give them back. I would like to know what they are and more about what they represent. So I will be back, but I would like to just donate them to the temple.
Well, once we cleanse them, then certainly, if they will be put to use, whether we can use them or can always be, sold to beef up the coffers, as you know, for other causes. So, yep,
Well, thank you for your time.
okay. So, and as you're making your way back, okay, sorry, go ahead.
Can I buy some holy water?
Yeah, they don't have much, but they got a little bit, but it's worth what 20, what did we say it was? Holy water is
25.
25 gold a flask.
Sold.
Yep, you just grab one and put it in your inventory and deduct 25 gold. Thank you very much. Come again.
I immediately look for moss.
Moss, what are
I was
you
wondering
doing?
why you were buying that.
We're not
well,
desecrating temples in this town.
Would you hide from her,
I was
Moss?
kind of. What's that?
Are you hiding from her?
No, I'm not hiding. I'm just, moving around, just kind of watching. You had gone up to the temple that is up at the top of the map, correct?
No, they went to the ruins that are over. No, the temple is this square, this small little square spot.
A square
That's-
Malix? Oh, sorry.
Yeah, square
Eh?
Helix.
I see what you did there.
Which small square, Duff? There's all sorts of squares.
The one to the
Which one?
southwest of the big building complex. Okay, the big square
yeah.
is the
Sure.
governmental building to the southwest,
Basically, the center of the.
almost center.
piece of
Yeah,
land.
that
Got
first
it.
little square.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I was heading in that direction. Which way had Isra
That's where
just
she
gone?
went. The Izra's in that.
Oh,
temple.
I was heading the same way. I was heading the same way. I was kind of casing the outside to see where the exits are and whatnot.
So
I had not
apparently,
gone yet.
So apparently, are you? Well, that's what I want to know. If you're not with her, then are you trying to hide from Moss? I mean, from Izra?
No, I'm just generally going around. I didn't know that's what
Okay.
she went in there for. I was just casing the joint.
Okay, so you come out, Izra, and you see her casing the joint.
'Cause why
I
not?
walk
Let me.
I walk up to her, like, excellent use of skills. Maybe not for a temple, and I hand her the holy water.
But you took all the fun out of it. But thank you.
You know what? I have this deep, burning desire for a spyglass. If you happen to find a spyglass, use your skills.
Oh my god! I totally just bought one. I'm not kidding. I literally
Did you
totally just
really?
bought one. Yeah, I just bought one. That's how I'm gonna screw with Duff later. I mean, I'm gonna use it in the game in the future.
I'm intrigued.
Well, I mean, okay, so out of game, this is all I'm saying is that like if we're somewhere and there's no like if we can look straight, normally it's like, oh, you could see 60 feet or whatnot. But if I have a spyglass and it's lit, I could see further, hence we'd know more that's coming at us. And I spent a lot of gold on that, so that better work. Right?
You know what's great about that? As your spell sniping spellcaster that can hit things at like 300 feet now, I do appreciate that. That's gonna be nice.
See?
Because if you can
Okay.
see something from really far away, I can maybe hit it.
So are you gonna?
Izra, if you would like to borrow my spyglass, I'm fine with that. But return it because it cost a lot. Like most of
Yeah,
I'm like broke
I-
now.
I know. I saw one in the general store, way above what I can
Yeah.
afford.
Hmm.
So
Well, I just spent like all my platinum. Because why not? We have an income now, right? We have the mining money. Well,
Fine.
it'll come back.
Jan, I
It's
just
fine.
sent you a message. I sent them out in Facebook there. That's how you can, what you need to do to be able to
Right.
earn those spells. Okay.
well, thank you, Moss. I
it-
would love to have access to your spyglass. Thank you.
No
Okay.
problemo.
Yes, Jana.
So when you find a spell of first level or higher, you can add it to your spell book. Does that mean that I have to then take out a spell I currently know and replace it with one in the spell book?
No, they're added in.
Okay.
You can no, those are add-ins that you copy in. But they still, whether you can repair them or not is the same. But as far as these other spells,
Correct.
you can take the time
Process takes
and the
Gotcha.
cost and
Perfect.
copy them over, and we can make a notation of which ones are
And
in
we'll
your,
go
you
from
know,
there.
are
Okay.
different. Mhm.
Okay.
Just-
Perfect.
What's that, Mandy?
Perfect.
Spyglass 1,000 gold. I'm so sorry to
I
interrupt.
don't know.
I just
I don't know.
Very
it's a lot.
expensive.
It is what it is.
Because it's super helpful
It's
when we
okay.
need to see
It's
things from far
contraption.
away.
And the gnome stuff
Yeah.
is not cheap.
all right, I guess.
Okay, so
I
the
guess
two
I'm
of them
not
were doing
buying
that. Jana, let's see.
Well,
no,
we
that-
have one, so
So the three beachgoers, beach bikini, bingo.
3? I think
night.
there's only 2 now.
Well, Ren went off one direction, and the 2 are I don't know where the 3 all went due west toward the ruins after you did your shopping, and you were feeding the seagulls. Ren, what do you do?
There's more than just seagulls.
I would like to. God, I need to turn my music down. Sorry. I would like to, like, when it's getting to be like sunset, like find
Mhm.
find an area where there aren't a lot of people and kind of sit and see if I can reach out in prayer to my God.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I bought some incense. I want to light one of those and see if I can kind of focus and see if I can find him. And if so, I want to ask for guidance on what to do with the unholy symbol that I
Okay.
have
Mm-hmm.
for his instruction.
You're gonna get some instructions, okay?
Okay.
Certainly, well
That's
done.
what I would like to do.
I put you in
Yeah, that's what I
meditation
would
for a
like.
while, okay?
Okay.
Vix,
cool. I
Vix.
will remove one of my incense then.
Mm-hmm. What are you doing, Vix?
Once, like, I know Jana's like hanging out with the birds and stuff.
I-
I'm gonna kind
Sorry.
of go towards the water. I don't know if there's like any kind of like dock nearby.
Not where y'all are at up there. If you look on that map,
I don't even have the map open.
I know.
Let's be honest. Let's be honest.
We
Then
were-
I'm just gonna kind of like go sit like near the beach, like near the water, as it's the tide's coming in and stuff.
Mhm.
And
It is.
I am also going to just sit there
Commune.
and commune with my God, who I have probably not heard from in a while.
Nope.
Man.
But honestly, it's probably a welcome thing not hearing from her.
Whew.
I mean,
The busy signals y'all are getting. Okay.
Yeah, I don't think I mind the busy signal, to be completely honest. But I know she gets a little testy when I don't reach
Yeah.
out, so I will sit there and just put some thoughts in the air.
Well, they all are pondering their life choices. Okay, so back to
Oh.
Jana. So what are you doing, then, my dear? I'm
Oh,
afraid to ask.
Jana is not gonna. You're afraid to ask. Did you see my first whisper, by the way?
Oh God,
So
no.
the first one, not the one about the spell book, but the other one.
I see it.
I just
Yeah.
want that to be known.
Yeah. Right.
So,
Yep, you do. Okay. Well, they're not paying attention to you anyway, so all of a
That's
sudden.
what I
yeah.
figured, but
Yeah. Yep.
I love that Jana's gonna look at. She can see Vix and she can see Ren
Far off
you
in the
know,
distance. Yes, they're up.
doing
yeah.
their thing, and she thinks for a split second,
Thanks, Red
huh,
Beard.
maybe I should contact my patron, this mysterious entity, and then she looks down at the spell book that she's been completely enthralled in, and she goes, nah, and then she just keeps researching the new spell book that she got.
Okay.
That's all she's doing. She's got her
Well,
back up against the stone wall in the ruins, and
Yeah.
got her, she
What
didn't
she's
care.
doing is what it was like in Avengers when the guard. I forget what's. Oh hell, he played. I don't know the Guardian of the Galaxy guys. I don't know all them, but he
Chris
was. They
Pratt started.
Yeah, when they were kissing and all that, and the other, he's eating something and he stopped.
Oh, Drax.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
Drax.
Drax.
Oh
yeah.
my God.
Yeah, and he's you don't see me and all that. That's what Jan is doing. She's like going, you don't see me.
I'm being
don't
incredibly
see me.
still. She's also as she is trying to study.
Nothing goes over
the
my head. I
spell
have
book.
fast reflexes.
I have fast reflexes. I will catch you. Oh my God, is Jana Drax? No, hold on. We'll repeat that in a second. So as she is reading this spell book that she got, she's taking she has like a handful of nuts that she'll feed herself, and then she feeds her new raven friend that's just sitting on her shoulder. Her
Okay.
name is Lady Cloud. So she's
Okay.
feeding her new familiar, studying the spell book. Yeah. Her new familiar, studying the
Uh,
spell book.
Once I'm done kind of talking to my god, I'll make my way back to Jana and kind of take a nut in between her turn of her having a nut and her bird having a nut and be like,
The issue
we had
Vix, that
have it
arises.
now.
The issue though that arises is when you walk into the ruins, expecting to see Jana, there's nobody there. You don't see anything.
Until
Don't do that to me, Duff. I'm very excited about this. She's not
ahead.
there.
well,
Oh,
I want you to read, but
wait a
yeah, I want you
second.
to
I guess
read.
you know what though. Hold
I
on,
know
I'll
I'm
read.
going.
Okay, I'll
Read
read
one
it.
in shadow because I want you to see something. Because this is why I was having a little fun with you. Read what one with shadow says though. You turn invisible until what?
Oh, until I move. Okay.
Until
so
you move. So 1 minute she's standing there,
moving.
you don't see her. Then you see all of a sudden she shows up
Just a
feeding
hand.
the bird, and then she goes back to she disappears again. Okay.
So as
Lady
I
Bird-
see her kind of blinking in and out of existence,
Yeah,
I'm going
uh-huh.
to go over and just as she blinks into existence, I'm going to take a nut out
Right.
There you
They're
go.
cashews.
and look at her and
They're
be
cashews.
like, should we head back to the inn now? It's getting dark.
So the best part about this encounter though is she's stunned because she didn't realize Vic saw her. So she's frozen. So you can't see her, but Lady Cloud the Raven is just floating in midair because it's on her shoulder. So
Do that
Jana
too.
so Jana just then blinks back into existence and shrugs, closes her book, stands up, and starts to follow Vix.
She actually
Let's
does
go-
go
let's go get
invisible.
Red.
Yeah. So
Yeah, completely
Yeah,
invisible
yeah.
in the darkness now.
so yeah. Until
I'm
she
gonna pull
moves.
out for Ren.
Right.
Can Isra
Okay.
and I maybe go
still meditating.
somewhere?
Right.
We were working all together. All of y'all were doing your thing until night fell. Well,
Yeah.
night was falling. Now Ren was saying she's out there doing her thing. The rest of y'all,
Yeah,
I was yeah, she's taking a while. That y'all were going to head back toward the Emerald Lion to bathe, maybe, please.
We'll get to that.
Pit stop?
So
Ren
Mom,
will do that
pit
when
stop?
she gets back, but right now she's got
yeah,
poor
right now
connection.
you're
What-
out.
what-
I got
what
you
was
out at the
that, Ezra?
beach. So
Yeah, I
y'all
see
can,
that,
Plus,
Ren.
it's part of my charm.
Ren, what scent is the incense?
Think of it like a Nag Champa kind of deal.
Ooh.
Yeah, I
Okay.
like a good
See, I
Nag
was
Champa.
thinking like dragon's
That.
blood.
Yeah, oh,
watch
yeah,
out. My
Dragon's
wife's
Blood.
working on Dragon's Blood.
I
don't
just
watch out.
burnt some dragon's blood this
Wife
morning, you
just
guys.
made some. Was making it.
Is it
Yeah,
on
we
her
can have
website?
that
Can I order more? I'll hang
She's
it
actually.
right back.
She was talking about doing the class was going to be you making and using it. So
Oh, I have it in my cart
Oh,
already.
well,
Never mind.
I'm gonna buy it from you guys instead then.
Okay.
okay.
Cheap as fuck. I normally go to Walmart.
Okay, so we got four. Okay, well, I'm sorry. I'm gonna stop saying that y'all. I was assuming. Sorry, I do that again. That y'all would finish up and head back toward as night was falling for food,
Oh, no.
drink, to check in, to get back to the hotel room. Except for Ren. Now, if you're going somewhere else, then that's y'all's decision. You just gotta let me know.
Yeah.
No, that's right.
Isra and I are gonna head toward the shoreline where the boats were coming in.
Yep. Okay. That's down to the dock.
And we're gonna use ours. We're
We can
we're
play
gonna
the
go use the
spyglass.
spyglass
Okay.
because we just want to.
You can. That's fine. All right, and
Okay.
Jana, Vix.
We're heading back to the Emerald Lion.
Okay. Okay. So
My nose is still in my spell book.
Ren's off.
I'm kinda
Ren's
guiding
meditating.
her.
Okay.
Yeah.
Y'all are headed back to Emerald's Lion, and the first thing y'all notice is that it is quite full. You're not used to this.
I hate people.
There are.
Come on,
It
come on, let's go
seems
find a
that
back table.
several of
Fine.
they've bought up a good many of the rooms, the individuals that were on the boats. Okay, and
Ew,
so
it's a bunch of like stinky and sweaty
yeah,
pirates.
y'all walk in looking. No, not pirate. Yeah, y'all looking like them, but you've got royalty. You've got you could see their guards positioned on the outside of the Emerald Line. Multiple guards. And these are not just your standard goobers like y'all were messing with at the
Coopers.
at the mine. These are trained professionals. Okay, and they seem to be staked out, and when you make your way in, you almost get stopped before y'all go into the main room, but you show them your hall pass.
Like,
Okay?
I know more than you.
Multi-pass.
Yeah, your multi-pass. That's right. Your multi-pass. Okay.
Yeah,
Which-
can we find like a table like that would be big enough to accommodate all 5 of us, even though there's only 2 of us right now?
I can
dinner
spread out.
Yeah, so you're talking about it. There's
back
dinner's being
corner somewhere.
served, but the bar itself and all that, there's always a table at the bar for y'all.
Okay.
I'm gonna look at Jana and be like, don't spit on anyone this time, please.
Jana's gonna take her hood and just be like, fine.
Hey,
She's not happy
It's all
about
like
it,
mask.
but okay.
Yeah.
So, like, mask.
yeah, and they've got a full staff
Fine.
there, moving and shaking tonight because they've got. This was unannounced. Some of the there's you're hearing lords, not where's his name? I'm trying to say someone emissary of one of Lord Gasgol, a Greyhawk royalty, someone ruling in Greyhawk at the moment or up and coming. I need to check my time frame for when Gasgol. I'm sure Jay's here. He'll let me know. Lord Gasgol of Greyhawk.
Of Greyhawk.
So some of an emissary is here, some family, and they were coming in, and they're making their way down.
They're making their way downtown?
They're
Walking
making
fast?
their way
Faces past?
downtown.
Homebound.
Oh my god! Why me? So
So I'm gonna.
At least she's
kinda
not screaming she's a pirate. It's good.
Okay,
That's right.
Lori.
Yes.
Forgive me for that one.
Yeah,
That
they're
one
on-
night, okay?
Go ahead, Vix.
I'm gonna push Jana kind of towards the bar as we take a seat. I'm gonna order us some food, and I'm gonna order her a hot toddy, and then myself a glass of wine. And then as we're eating and kind of drinking, as I'm sure Jana is very enveloped in her book, I'm just gonna
Very
listen.
much so.
I'm gonna just listen to what's going on around me to see if I can pick up anything.
Okay.
I have a question for the DM.
yes.
So Jana's new friend is Lady Cloud. It is an all-black raven with a gimpy wing that rests on her left shoulder. Did they let Lady Cloud into the bar? She's flying around somewhere, right?
She's outside.
Okay, that's fine. I had to visualize it for myself because if she wasn't outside, we were feeding her, but she's flying around outside. That's perfect. Okay,
That's right.
that's fine.
Okay. Yeah.
I will say Jana is reading her book, but since Vix, the only other spellcaster of the group, is sitting next to her, she's not as enthralled as she was once before. She's definitely paying attention to Vix's cues and making sure she's feeding herself, and she's holding her hot toddy in her hands because her hands are just perpetually cold all the time. She's not necessarily sipping it yet, but she's holding it to heat up her fingertips. Her fingertips that cast Eldritch Blast now. Pew pew. That's what's happening at the bar. So she's
Okay.
reading the spell book, but she's not as enthralled as she was.
It's homework. She hates it, right?
She doesn't hate. She actually, I feel like Jana actually really likes homework. If I had to think about it, she's all right with that.
Nerd.
Yeah,
that's
she's
right.
a little bit of a nerd.
Okay.
She decided to
And-
take her hood down though. She's feeling a little
Okay.
confident today.
And Vix is so you're going to do some eavesdropping on conversations. Okay. Then we pick up Moss and Izra. Y'all are down at the docks using your peeping toms, looking at things at the docks and at ships and things like that. And night is set, and definitely the docks, are buzz with activity. As looks like there's some supplies things are being dropped off. They seem to come to ship, and these boats are being taken back and forth between the big ships that are out there that are flying pageantries. So people are coming back and forth, you both of you, who's got the eyeglass? Who's looking through it?
I
Me.
think we're sharing.
Sharing it?
Well, yeah, we're the both back and forth. I guess, yeah.
I'm saying at this particular moment, who's got it?
I do.
Moss.
Okay, make me perception roll.
Okay. Okie dokie. Does it have to be in the tower or anything, or no?
I'm just you make it out now. It's not a very good roll. I'll let you know. I can already look
I'll
at
do it
It's
again.
Yeah.
I'm using
Could
an
be better.
inspiration
You can use
because
inspiration. Sure can.
yeah, we're already halfway through the game, so why not?
Yeah, we are. Not even taking a break yet.
Yeah,
We'll do that here in a
right?
second after I get sub teed
Let's
up.
try this again.
That's much better.
There you go.
Okay. So you're sitting there and you're watching all this, the revelry and the ship, and something catches your eye as you're scanning out there over through the boats coming in and following out to a couple of the big ships. You see what looks like faintly over the backside something. The ships are positioned the blocking view from one side of themselves, and you see what looks like some movement and some things happening on the backside of one of the ships, and then this boat, a couple of boats carefully kind of peel away and head north up through the Bay Area, away from the ships. They came out of the ship, they came off the backside of the ships, and these couple of these small, the boats, rowboats, manned, took off
Okay.
to the north.
And they're going like
Towards
which
the
way are they
ruins?
going?
They're going north and out in the Bay Area. They're, so you're, they are going north past the town.
We should follow
Is
them.
it?
What do you think?
We sh-
I relay that.
They're in the boats. They're going to be out of y'all's sight here, and you can follow them for a while until they get to they go past. If y'all are on the docks, the areas down there, you watch them until they get to where that big stone, the ruins and all that, and then your view of them is lost. But you see them take off.
Are there any random rowboats sitting around anywhere that I could maybe borrow?
Yeah, but you don't know with your distance and all that whether you'd get one of you to man it and all that. You could try. I'm not saying no, but you're going to have a hell of a time because the tide's coming in, so you're going to be fighting it.
What do you think? I'll explain to Isra what I saw. I'll hand her the glasses.
You can give her the
She sees
glasses,
it as
and
well.
Isra sees the same things.
Yeah.
So you're basically, this off the map, but they went north.
Can we tell how many people were on the boat?
Several. It was fairly dark. They were using nighttime and all the motion that was coming in and out of the where y'all are at, and it, without your glasses, you would not have seen them.
And does it look like they have cargo? Like my
You
first
just saw
thought
people.
is
They were
flavors.
running low, running fast.
We got to do
Yeah,
this.
is it a
Come
brig-
on.
if they were going north. Which way is the mine from town?
The mine is north. So you will remember from the deal that there's an outlet from the backside where y'all found, the entrance and all that. That estuary ran on and went straight on out to the ocean. That way, and then that made sense because y'all remember in the beginning there was a woman's body that was half eaten up in that area.
Oh,
Okay.
I forgot about that.
Slaves,
Yeah.
or they're going for a trade thing at the mine. That's what it's got to be. I have no
I kind of want
messaging
to
spells.
follow.
I mean, I do too, but not with
You
just two of them.
know, I will let you know that you're going to have an issue getting toward them. You're going to get out there and go after them. It's the two of y'all against those boats. You can try. I'm not saying no, but the odds are not in your
I
favor.
love when a
But-
DM says you can try. I
Well,
love
because you
that,
don't want to
'cause
be
that's
said no, but
no.
I'm just letting you know that they are moving quick,
Okay,
and you don't have a boat that y'all
so-
have. You gotta have to go
Okay, so
get
if I
one.
understand from this map,
How many
they're
feet
heading.
away are they?
They're way out in the Bay Area. So y'all's map, this is just the map that you have, but they are way out here.
Yeah,
They're
give me an idea where they're at.
And then they're way out in the bay. And then the boats, took off and went north. And they end up
Can
going
we just
all-
run up the beach and see if we could kind of?
until you get to the cliff line where that ruin at, and then you lose them. You've already have lost them. Then they will go out of y'all's sight once they pass the ruins that are to the north.
We would run into Ren on the beach, though, wouldn't we?
She's on the north side. She's over here.
Yeah.
She's,
We should do that.
She's way over
Yeah.
here. So
Oh,
Yep.
yeah, and it's going to take
Yeah.
y'all. It's, so
what do you want to do, Izra?
Let's go find Ren.
well, y'all don't even know she's there.
Yeah, you don't know. You don't know where I'm at.
True.
Let's go back to the inn.
Okay, I'm fine with
We
that.
can't.
Kind
we
of
can't
haul
follow
it.
him right.
They
Yeah.
just y'all start trudging along the beach, but they go out of your distance. As you see them, and the night gets darker and darker. You're trying to follow them with the eye scope and all that, but they're not carrying any lights, and all of a sudden they just disappear, just because of the darkness from y'all as you're trying to track them.
We're like jog back to the inn.
Yeah. Let's jog back
Okay.
with like my 150 pounds of gear.
You saw
'cause that's
something.
normal.
Okay, so you saw something going on. Now, Ren, I'm going to say I want you to come out, and your position that just happens to be happenstance that you're sitting there, and I need a perception check, just straight up single.
Okay.
Well, hold on. I'm going to see whether you get a roll straight up at disadvantage because you're meditating. So
Disadvantage?
well, I want to see if no. You actually have an advantage on your roll. So yeah, if you want to use that, you can go ahead. You were given that, remember?
Sure. We'll use it. Why not?
Okay, so no, you're sitting there, in that. So basically, for whatever reason, I'll explain to you in your meditations. You were kind of shaken out of it a little bit, and you catch the glimpse briefly of a couple of boats, and you can hear the slapping of the oars, and they're moving along, and they basically go north of you into the opening of the river that heads toward the back of the mine.
Okay.
And you kind of see
And
these
I'm where
boats.
that square is on the north
Yeah,
side,
and they're
little-
north of farther north. You kind of see, you're that square on that northern beach area. Yes, that's correct.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I was gonna put a pointer there to make sure I'm looking at the right thing.
That is you.
Yes.
You just happen to see them, way off in the distance, and then they turn.
Way the fuck far away from
Yeah.
the party where
Yep.
they were the,
You're not,
Okay.
There's no way to get to them without a good sized boat.
Preferable. Okay.
But you see this too. Okay.
Okay. Do I get anything back from my god? Or...
I'll type it up here in a little bit. Yeah, that's going to take a little work for you. So yes, you got some info given to you. Basically, I'll give some more detail, but was to.
Okay.
I'm typing it up for you.
Alright. Yeah, I'll say like Ren waits until like she meditates even after the incense is burned out, like waiting for a response because she knows she's going to get one. It's just a matter of patience. Which is something that is tested for her time and again.
There you go.
Okay.
You're going to get more of that, but that's the gist of it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
So after she receives like this missive from her deity, she's gonna head back to the inn.
Okay.
It's
Okay.
probably I don't know if the rest of the
It was
party-
several hours. Yeah, y'all they were down there and you watched that. They've headed back, some more time, and then all of a sudden you see the boat and you finish up your conversation, your long distance phone call, and y'all all head back to the Emerald Lion. Vix, while this has been going on and where your companions are starting to filter in, you've been eavesdropping on conversations and all that, right? And so
I sure have.
you sure have. And you can make me your call. Actually, they're either one insight or perception, so your decision. Listening. You got a couple of conversations. I got
I
three rolls.
wish I was there. Darn it.
So I can do insight or perception?
What do you want to say, Moss? I haven't got. Isn't feeling what now? What are you giving me a hard time about, young lady?
You're
So-
like someone said I should steal a boat, and I'm like, Duff is not gonna let that happen.
She's not going to be able. She can try to steal a boat, but she's not going to be able to maneuver it in time on her own.
Yeah.
And boating
See, this
skills.
is like I got to roll a
Yeah.
20, and
No, I'm letting her know she found a clue. That's all she needs to worry about for the moment. Okay, so
then I'm gonna persist and be a giant pain
Yeah.
in your ass.
yeah, all right.
Listen,
Okay,
you
go
know
ahead.
what?
Sorry.
I just want to point out that my first campaign I ever wrote, there were also pirate ships, and Lori was a pain in the ass. So I may have whispered her to be a similar pain in the ass in this campaign.
You did whisper
and
her,
I'm
'cause I
not
saw it.
sorry about it.
I saw it. I'm like, oh,
not
really? They're going
sorry
to plot
about
me.
it.
All right. So, Vix, I need some rolls from you, please.
Oh,
That's a good. Yeah, that's a nice one. Way to go.
Very
that's a
nice.
birthday roll if I ever
Give
saw
me two
one.
more. Give me
That
two
is-
more.
Yeah.
2 perception rolls.
Two more rolls. Okay, never
Ooh,
mind.
Nice.
Look at you.
Never mind. She just beat the shit out of it. Yeah. Okay. So there you
Damn.
go.
Okay.
All right. So, yeah, you have.
Where were these rolls last week?
So, you pick up, yeah, like this emissary group here, and some of their retinue are here at the Lion because like you remember the Lion, is one of the higher end. What's a big word I'm looking for? Bar, the establishment's well known throughout the area and all that, and franchise, and so everybody kind of stay. They stay here. Parties are going on. It's big. It's a big hubbub, and they're just what's happening. You're hearing some stories. He's here, and he asks about the town, and there's ask about the mine and all that. But apparently, it seems like they're just pulling into. They were dropping off some deliveries that were being done, some supplies, and they're actually headed on down across the bay down Realmore to Onwall. To the it's a diplomatic, basically, mission that's going on here, and they just happen to stock up here to pull in before they would make one more. Down at the coastline, at the tip of the peninsula, and then they would make their way across to Onwall in their trips here. But they're also asking, you hear some people ask questions talking about the weather here, and then they're talking about up north, and, trade's here good. They ask about the mine. What you're hearing, the questions and the talk, they're all over the place. They're not particularly... Like, this group can't have all these agendas going on with them. They, this type of deal, you hear Onwall, but then they're talking about the mine, and they're talking about fishing and maybe visiting down here and other business matters. And so you're getting a lot of, it's talk that's not focused on why is this group really here? Who are they? Mm-hmm. They are royalty, but it's not making sense of where they're bound, where they're going. So just confusion that you get a little bit on. You're not getting the same storyline through all the conversations that you're hearing is what I'm basically trying to say.
Okay.
But Sir Hedwick of Hardby is the main emissary here. He's scheduled, they're going to be meeting with just to check in of the area. There's some scheduled meetings tomorrow at the governmental building. There seems to be revelry and there's something of what's called a pop-up is happening tonight. Apparently it's the new craze, a pop-up bar. So down toward the docks, they just kind of pop up and they set up and they start serving, and then they're gone the next morning.
Well,
It's a
they're
new
ahead of their
craze.
time with the pop-up bar.
They're pop-ups. Yeah.
Is it like the Tatooine Cantina?
It's just, there's going to be one on the beach.
As I hear that, I'm gonna kind of nudge Jonna.
What? Me?
They're having a pop-up bar down towards the docks.
Okay, what does that mean?
I don't know, but it's very suspicious that that's happening.
All right, so Jana's gonna just close her book that she's been frantically studying and taking notes in, shrug and like put up her hood and look at Vix and go, "I'm following you."
And then we're going to head out of the bar.
Well, as y'all are doing that, your companions are going to start coming in. So here comes
Yeah, I'm
Izra.
assuming as we're leaving, we're gonna
Yeah.
run into everyone else.
Well, first you run into
Right.
Izra and Jana. Okay.
I'm
No,
next to
Izra and Moss.
Izra and
Izra and Moss.
Moss.
Izra and Moss. Sorry. Okay. Yeah. And you know
What
they.
point does Ren come into the mix?
Oh, you're
now?
still. You'll be in the next meeting. You're on your way, but they get there first, and you know they haven't checked in, or are y'all headed right back out, headed toward the pop up? That's apparently going to take place.
I'm gonna say as we're like walking out when we meet everyone, I'm like, guys, there's I had some whisperings that there's a pop-up bar down by the docks.
Oh boy.
We saw what could potentially be more slaves on their way to the mine.
Well, that doesn't make sense. We've taken over the mine.
Right, but do the idiots that came in the new boats from the lords know that? Because they, Duff, is that correct that was coming from those boats?
Those boats came from the main ones out in the bay. They certainly did. The smaller rowboats,
Okay.
yes, came out. Yep.
So, do the idiots from the Lord that just got here know that? Because that's where we saw like a smaller boat come from their boats and make its way north straight towards the mine, and there's ocean access up there. So it's either supplies or slaves, and that means they've involved.
And
Can
if
I
it
say
is
Ren
just
shows up
supplies,
during
why
the
would they be? Why would they be doing it in the middle of the night? Seems a little sus.
What was that, Ren?
Stuff. I was
Okay.
gonna ask if this could be the point where I come up to the rest of the party or no.
I was giving them a little bit more time to RP, but I had you a good 45 minutes difference, from the time and all that. So, but they could be chatting, and all of a sudden you can hear her, as she's marching down the street,
Grumbling about.
It's Ren. It's Ren. Yes. Okay. So. you
So I
smell
feel
it.
like
I
as-
need a drink.
Yeah.
This has been some difficult shit.
So if Jana hears Ren coming, she's just gonna automatically grab the flask of whiskey, just prepare it. It's only a quarter full now, but like she's ready.
As soon as Ren approaches the rest of the party and she sees Jana just holding out the flask, she's like, "You're my favorite for a reason." And she takes the flask.
I feel
And
like there
probably
is.
downs the
Kill
rest
it.
of it, and she's like,
Yeah,
"I'll
I was gonna
pick some
say
for
you
later."
definitely kill it.
Oh, she kills it, 100%.
Yeah.
I'll fill this up for you later. She hands it back to you.
Shit, Jana just like clearly does not care. Puts it back in her cloak pocket.
You
Like
only
Jana
keep it
clearly,
close to her
like
waist.
Jana clearly only had that flask full for Ren. Like there's no other reason. She didn't even care. Maybe she topped off her tea every morning with it, but other than that, it was for Ren.
That's real friendship right there,
Mm-hmm.
according to Red.
Jana doesn't know what friendship is, but sure.
Yeah, that's fair.
I feel like we're all friends at this point. We've kind of saved each other's asses enough that
Yeah.
we might consider ourselves at least acquaintances.
Yeah.
Yeah, you notice upon Ren's return that she smells heavily of incense.
Jana's all
Give it a
about
little-
it. Actually, you know what? I think Jana is gonna sense that and then look at Ren and be like, "Dragon's blood? You said dragon's blood incense, right? I can't remember
Yeah,
now.
we'll
Yeah.
call it dragon's blood.
It's like dragon's blood? Like she
She'll-
recognizes
she'll-
that.
Yeah, she'll nod. She says, "This is my preferred incense. That's what
Yeah,
I
and
use
Jana
when I commune with my deity."
approves. She like very strongly approves. Like she's all about that smell.
Were you down by the beach?
I was. I
Hmm.
saw some ships over there. I don't like the look
Lost
of them,
and
but I couldn't see much in the dark.
Mhm.
Moss and I said that there are some rowboats heading up towards the north, towards the channel where the mine is, the quarry.
That's what you
is.
saw, Ren. Not boats. You saw rowboats. Yeah.
Then wait. So they saw rowboats and I saw rowboats. The same
Yeah, you
ones?
saw no. They saw them first, and as they went up north and then turned, you know, the 30-45 minutes later, you saw these boats come out of your vision and kind of crest over, and they went into the river, into the entrance of the river from where you were at. Okay.
I will describe what I saw since it differs from what the rest of the party has witnessed.
Gotcha.
But it makes sense. That basically gives you the trajectory of what they did. So.
Meanwhile, she's like, "Why are you all standing outside? You weren't waiting for me, right? Let's go get the drink." And she kind of like juts her thumb like towards the door of the Emerald Lion, like, "Let's go inside."
There's a pop-up bar apparently near the docks.
Say no more. Let's go rub some elbows. I need a drink. I don't care where we get it. I can check in later. The bartender at the Emerald Lion likes me anyway.
As we're walking, I kind of turn to Red. I'm like, I can always count on you for a good time.
Of course you can. Have we not established this in our short time together? She kind of looks at you like, come on.
You're a
We're
little
the
link.
same here. Mm-hmm.
That's right. Okay.
Okay.
Janet,
So we're
go
back
ahead.
in
No.
the Emerald. We're
Y'all-
back in the Emerald Lion.
I don't know what y'all are doing. I'm just kind of waiting for a
Yeah.
general dissection. They're going to the pop-up bar. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
She didn't know about the pop-up bar. Now she knows she's going with the party.
Okay.
Sure.
Yeah. So as
Okay.
we're walking there, though, just for
Go
role-play
ahead.
purposes, as we're
Yep.
walking there, Jana, like, very eagerly, like a kid who is so excited and proud to show his teachers what he did, right? She's gonna go up to Ren and be like, "Hey, Ren, guess what? I learned
What?
that straight men are all fools, all of them. I wrote it down in my book," and she's all excited about it.
All
I
of
kind of
them.
get
bust out laughing.
I taught her that.
She looks to Vix and she's like, "Well, you're not wrong. So I'd say Vixera is a good teacher."
So that's it.
And
Like,
then
she
my-
just was all excited to show you, like, she wasn't excited to show you that she had translated these new spells or like anything. It was just the fact that she wrote down men are fools and then asterisk, mostly the straight men. That's why they like Vixera's bosom. So she's very
Oh,
excited to
God.
tell you that.
You show her the notes that you took.
Yeah.
Oh God. Okay, so she sees
Yeah.
the note about Vixera's bosom and she just kind of raises her and looks at Vix and is like, "Were you teaching? Did you have me talk with her or something?" Not too young. I mean, when I was her age.
The bartender
know.
at the Emerald Lion was oogling me, and I told her why. Like,
I was curious.
In her own mind, they're
I feel
ogling
like-
her.
Is this the point though?
Something, but doesn't.
Yeah. This might be the point when you guys all start to realize how much younger Jenna is than the rest of you. It's fine. You're not, yeah.
Jenna,
Yeah,
how
Red's
old
like
are you?
30, I think.
How old am I? What do you want me to whip out a birth certificate or something? I don't know. Somewhere between
An
like
age?
Don't
like
don't mess
somewhere
with her. She'll
between,
whip out a. She'll whip out a. What was it you whipped out at the at Lori's
spit
things?
on 'em.
You were
I'll just
related to Blackbeard. Was that what it was?
Oh
Yeah.
God. Yeah, don't start her, please.
I
Please
forget
don't
the accent.
start her.
I forget the voice I did for Rockwell, but
Yeah, yeah.
That was
Oh my
good.
God.
Ugh.
so Jana's
Okay.
gonna look at
What?
Vix and be like, I don't know, somewhere between like 17 and 21. Like, she's genuinely not sure. She knows that she's somewhere between 17 and 21.
Okay.
And she just like,
I'm gonna
Yeah.
Ren. Ren, how old are you?
I'm 35.
Oh, you guys are such babies, huh?
Baby.
Mhm.
Oh my God.
this is gonna be great. Are all of us together again? Is Moss,
Yeah,
Moss and
oh
Eyes
yeah.
are here?
But
Okay.
apparently y'all are making in the conversation on the way down to the pop-up bar. Okay. Right?
I'm gonna
I
look,
know
I'm
it.
gonna look at Moss. Moss, how old are you?
I'm 37.
Oh,
I mean, would I pick any other
how old are
number?
you?
The lady never tells.
Oh, Izra.
Well, then that's why she told.
Wait.
Oh.
So the best part about that is Izra says that, and Jana's gonna whip out a pen and write that down in her spell book. Like she's like, okay, got it, noted. A lady never tells.
I made
But that
myself
would have to qualify
Yeah,
you
you
as a
have to be
lady,
a
though,
lady.
Emily.
True, she's not a lady.
Isa pulls out a bag of candy and offers it to Jana.
You're giving
got-
candy to
Jana's
children now?
Oh,
dear.
my God.
Oh, Jesus.
Jana's gonna look at Moss and be like, just because I might be 17 doesn't mean that I'm actually 17 on the inside. You can't call me a
Hey,
child.
you know-
like she's gonna be super angsty about that comment. She did not like that.
I'm gonna start kind
She's
of
gonna take the candy though.
and be like,
Jana,
they're definitely the same age.
for your book, Jana,
Walk away.
you should also put in there if people offer you candy, don't go with them, please.
Stranger
So wait,
danger.
as you
No,
wait, but the
Stranger
thing
danger.
is, as you say that, Jana's got half of it in her mouth, and she looks at you with a full mouth and goes, "But I can trust Izra, right?" Like she's just like,
I don't
She
think
spits
I
it
should gonna
out.
poison you
you know.
or put razor blades in your candy.
Izra, did you put razor
Oh
blades
my
in my
God.
candy?
No.
All right, wait,
Take
Duff.
one
What time
last
of day is? Oh, we're walking.
It's
never mind.
nighttime.
It's in the
I was
middle.
gonna
Yeah,
say-
it's nighttime. Oh, it's yeah.
I
it's-
was gonna
it's-
say that Jana is gonna go invisible, but we're walking, so never mind.
Yeah. Well, you just you go in and out. You fluctuate in and out. You stop. You go invisible. You move. You stop back again. You know, and you also just kind of see her. She's turning on and off every step.
I'm blinking. Yeah. Yeah. Turn me on and off, guys.
She's like glitching or something.
Cloak.
It's so good.
Hey. Yep.
Isa
That
casts
normal,
light on
Jana?
Jana's cloak. So we don't lose
Okay.
her.
Okay. Okay. Good. So now you've got a walking Jano, the beacon of light. Yeah. So, okay. And now
Yeah.
you
She
can't.
hasn't
Now you.
always done that, right?
Yeah.
That's
You
not
went.
new.
Say that again.
It's a
That's
little
new.
new.
She
It's-
hasn't always done that.
Yes, it's brand new. Yeah. All of a sudden she just started. She's like, "What the hell?" She's figuring it out.
She
Yeah.
figured out, yeah, she figured out, while we were in the quarry, she needed to stick with the team and that you guys really always needed to see her. But now that we're in the city, she's got this like almost like a defense mechanism where like anytime there is dim light or nightfall, if she's frozen, you're not gonna see her. You can't see her. She's invisible.
Until
Nobody
she
else can
moves.
see her.
Yeah.
Until she moves or takes
Until
an
she moves.
action, right?
She forgets that. So
Yeah,
now,
she's-
but
Jana
Yeah.
does forget that, yes.
but see what Izra cast light on you, so then you try it and now it's not working for you, and you look
No, I
at
don't
Izra's
Light Izra.
Izra, I
Mom! Mom, I'm trying to be invisible.
She blinks it
Yeah.
out.
know.
Don't give in to her just because she whines a little bit. That doesn't teach her anything.
Let her practice. It's new.
This is so great.
This is what y'all. This was what the whole show was going to be about. I figured getting y'all shopping in, and then it was going to be
Perfect.
y'all RPing and setting up the trouble for the next part.
Right, of course.
So,
Are we at
course.
the pop-up bar?
Are we at
Oh,
the
the pop-up
pop-up?
bar. Yeah, the pop-up bar wasn't far from where. Yeah,
Okay.
so it's down on this little cove. The new. I'll get rid of the square because now we'll go with
Don't get rid of the square. The
we're gonna go
Malix would be really sad.
circle, and it's okay. So
Oh, okay.
down at the dock areas on the beach. Yeah, this all of a sudden, you got these people. They've set up little chairs and little tables, and I got a little bar working there. And a little,
Got music?
little some drums are, doing a little deal. Some gnomes playing a little funky music. Play that funky music, gnome boy. So there you go.
Brad immediately heads to the bar before you go any
Boo.
further with that joke.
Boo.
Nope.
Really? That's y'all are gonna go there? Okay, I see how we're playing tonight. Okay. All right.
Ooh.
Isa grabs Ren. Wait.
Wait, what? What? You're stopping me from getting a drink?
I know you need a drink. We all need a drink. We're going back to investigate the mine tomorrow for that boat. Yes?
Sure,
Yeah.
let's get drunk first, though.
right,
Thank
let's
you.
Whatever.
we've
I
earned
don't
it.
give a shit.
You have
If
earned it.
that's what you want to do, we can do it. I don't care.
Out
I
of
want that
curiosity,
right now, but I'm pretty sure I'm going to be outvoted.
out of curiosity, we've never gone to those ruins, right?
Not
Rude.
all
One's
of
right
us.
across.
No, up at the top there, Jana was in there.
I just picked.
Yeah,
I picked
I don't know if
Jan
you-
up in there before, but
Yeah.
that's
mhm.
it.
The ones directly south, like if we were to cut across the water,
Oh, the island. No.
Oh,
the little
that's
island
just,
of ruins.
Oh, that's just more work areas and dock stuff. You know, there's not
Oh,
ruins
okay.
there. The ruins are the things that are
Oh,
up
okay.
north. That was about it. Yeah.
All right, I
Yeah.
couldn't tell from the picture. Okay.
This a map is just using as a placeholder for stuff. It's not the official one, so there's nothing really down there.
Sure,
You've
sure.
seen all that. It's just more work areas for the mines that when they brought in stone and all that was kind of placed, prepped, and all that before it was loaded on ships. So,
Gotcha.
so
Mm,
pop up bar it is. You're getting some drinks.
Pop up bar.
Up a
drinking.
bird.
Yes.
Yes.
Drunk.
I'm trying to
She wants to
see.
get as much whiskey as she is able. If she can get the bottle, she'll buy that.
Well, if, I was asked that it was a silver piece for a bottle.
Okay,
Okay.
easy.
Yeah,
Let's
thought
get
so.
a silver piece from my inventory.
Vix
Okay,
will
that-
also
Hey,
buy
Ren.
some of a bottle.
Yes.
Yep, you can buy some. Go right ahead.
Yeah, before Ren gets all the way to the bar, Jan's gonna be like, "Hey, Ren, do you think you could get him to refill my flask with some whiskey?"
Of course I can.
Thank you.
Of course, I will do that for you. Probably.
Isra walks down to the water, strips off her armor, and dives in and tries to get the stink off in the ocean.
You
Um,
And then
Jana is
and
going
then she
to
will come back to
follow.
the bar.
okay. Jana, you were
think-
saying something? Go ahead.
So I think Jana is gonna follow Isra, and for the very first time ever, take off her cloak and try to like. Wait, let me think about this. No, because then it'll be wet. Never mind. Never mind. She just handed the flask. I had to think about that for a second. She just hands the flask to Ren, asks Ren to refill it. So she does not decide to clean her clothing. No. It didn't happen.
How much does it cost to clear the flask?
Oh.
Well,
I think
Copper,
you got a
copper.
bottle. Yeah, copper. Yeah, you got a bottle of it. You just pour it in. You fill your flask up just to,
Oh, the bottle is for me.
Okay, well,
Yeah,
the
Jana
flask
wants some
Yeah,
whiskey.
that's separate. Yeah,
buy her the bottle and just say, well, they wouldn't, here, you get the whole bottle.
I got it.
So as Ren comes back and hands Jana the bottle, she's gonna be very bashful and be like, "Well, how much did it cost? I can give you the silver pieces. It's not that big." Like
No,
she's
you gave-
flustered.
No. You gave me money earlier. We call it even. And that money, by the way, I am holding for you. So if you ever need it, you just ask me for it, okay?
Jana's just gonna like grumble something very incoherent under her hood and like take the flask because she just like doesn't know how to take compliments or like doesn't know how to like just very grunt, and she'll just like turn and she's gonna go try to find like a place to sit down, preferably in a corner where her back is to a wall, and just like take the flask and start drinking.
Okay.
Is there a spot somewhere where Jana can sit and have a really good peripheral of like the whole area,
outdoor.
or
It's
That's
outdoor.
true.
Y'all are at that.
Yeah.
Y'all in the circle, so y'all in the whole area down there. So you are.
true,
Oh, that circle, okay.
right?
Where
Is
were
it
the
just
boats that
right
had
down
come
the
in?
wall for Jana?
Okay, they were farther, Lori. They were farther out west. They weren't docked. They kept out in the Bay Area. Okay, and they send rowboats in to the dock areas to do their deplane. They basically deboard and they do their stuff in town. And some supplies are coming in and out. The rowboats came out on from the other side of the ship and then went out north and then out of y'all's sight when y'all were watching them because of the runes.
So
The
we could
ruins.
see the large boats though. Yeah.
The two very large boats are still out there. Yeah, they're lit up. Yeah.
Is that a
Now they're lit
swimmable
up.
distance?
What now?
Is that a swimmable distance?
No, it
From
would
the
take
shore?
take you a few hours. It would take you some time, but yeah, you could. Yes, you could swim out there. But do you want to with all the possibilities that's floating in the water?
Shark.
Janice
worry
should
about
do
what-
it. Janice should do it. She likes to swim.
Sharks.
No.
Well,
Ren
actually,
No.
Jana from-
well, no. Wait a second though, because swimming is strength based, right? Like
I was just
for her-
messing with you because sharks.
And I
So-
understand
Yeah,
that,
sharks.
but
Yeah.
Jana, I feel like, doesn't have a. Now Emily has a problem with sharks, but Jana, yeah, no, of course not. She's fine with sharks. Of course, totally fine. But she's not going to swim. She doesn't want to get sand in her boots. Duff, obviously.
I guess.
I'm so
I
sorry.
guess
Rainy
you said,
and it gets everywhere.
you said they're
Yes.
totally lit up. Can I sit on the beach and spyglass and see if I see anything? Yes.
Easily. There's activity. You see, there's a few people walking about. A lot of the crew, and a lot of the people off the boat are here in the pop-up. You know, it seems to be, this was unannounced, and it's creating the hubbub. People are down here, or the Emerald Lion. He's not. We all aren't there, but would think you've got the little shanty. What was the Broken Hook? Is it the
Rusty?
Broken Hook? What was
Rusty
it? Roast?
Hook?
What was? I thought it was
Thought it was
Broken Anchor,
Rusty.
Broken Hook. Mm,
Oh,
yeah,
could be.
something like that. Yeah.
okay, because I had Broken Anchor at the first town, and the Broken Hook was the second one. I thought the girls kept track of all that in their notes.
That's,
So,
Vix
I know they
did.
did.
I would have to scroll back very far in my notes.
Broken hook. The broken hook was in the first town. The broken anchor is in the current.
Okay, the
town.
Broken Anchor's here. Okay,
Oh, okay.
yeah, that's fine.
I believe
Yeah.
so.
So,
I haven't checked my notes, but I'm pretty positive that's what it was.
well, they're enjoying it because it's the pop-up's
It's
fairly
the
close to
Broken
them, but okay, the Broken Anchor's here. Okay, so, but it is taking a little bit of their business away, but they're so close. Everybody's it's just a huge throng of people down in this area now. But you can separate a little bit, just going north along the little rock line there, having a hot toddy, and you've got your spyglass, and you kind of watch. Yeah, and you can see a few people moving about. There's always some guards and people on on the boat, manning it, and they've got torches on it now. Now, when y'all first saw what was happening, there was the torches, even though it was getting dark. Normally, they would light up the area and all that, but they waited. Now you're seeing that
Interesting.
it was intentional, and you sit there and watch. What about the rest of y'all?
So, hey, Duff, just one
Mhm.
other thing. Don't I forget what the ability is called, that if I could kind of read lips. I forget what that ability is called. That
It's
observant.
your-
There you go.
Called
Yeah.
Observant, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Read lip.
Does that help me whatsoever?
All the way across the bay with the glass. Yeah,
It said like if I could see them.
you can see a creature's mouth while it's speaking a language you understand. You can hear what it's saying. All that you're seeing out there are guards talking about, that they, a couple of them, we got the shit, hour work, we can't be at the pop-up, we're the ones got caught tonight, and people milling about, and they're just talking about, what they're not getting paid enough, to talk about their families, mundane speak is what you're listening or interpreting as they
Okay.
sit there and talk. Yeah,
Okay.
very mundane.
Is there anything worth? Okay.
I'm hearing that they don't get paid
Isra-
enough, and we could pay them off to do things or to get information.
Interesting.
Just saying.
uh-huh.
Go ahead, Isra. I heard you.
I'm just gonna grab
Sorry.
a drink and then look for somebody to dance with.
Ooh.
Okay.
We
And
got music.
Saucy.
there's music. Is there anybody in particular, or just any of the gentlemen,
Any of
that
the
are?
gentlemen.
Yeah, there's several. Oh, yeah, even it just depends whether you're going to go low barrel or you're going to work up the chain. Because
I think Justin
is
Timberlake
looking
would be a good option.
Or
I just put that in chat.
It's just
The denim guy.
Yep.
Can we roll perception?
Is
check?
the denim guy there? Can we roll for it?
where was the denim guy at? Now I forgot. What was?
Justin. He was like
Oh,
my
Justin. Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
right. Yeah, he was. Oh my God. So.
Can we
It's
roll?
Vic Sarah's birthday.
Roll,
She's
it's
the
Vix's birthday. Yes. Okay. JT's there. He's cutting a rug. Oh, you actually
What
see
does that
Izra.
mean?
Izra also didn't know, expected. Taps the man on the shoulder and he turns around. What can I do for you? And let's dance. Okay.
So as soon as that happens,
Loaded
though,
question.
like, I feel like as soon as that happens, because Jana is sitting in a corner reading her spell book, and she's not moving, so you guys can't see her because it's nighttime. Well, I guess, is this dim light at the pop-up bar? It's probably
Yeah,
lit, so you
yeah.
can't
It's
see
it
her.
was torchlight.
Right.
Torchlight. Yeah.
Well, so is that considered dim light or regular light?
Well, in a generality, it'll be dim enough. It gets paid in ambiance, but there are, if it depends on where you're standing. It's inside 20 feet, it's regular light. Then out from that, it's dim. But because they're
Right.
spread out everywhere, can you
Okay.
move to a certain spot where you blink out? Certainly, until someone runs
Okay.
into you.
Well,
Okay.
regardless, Jana was sitting somewhere and she was reading her spell book and she was invisible. You guys saw the spell book sitting on the table and you knew she was sitting there, but you couldn't see her. And as Izra goes up and starts dancing, Jana is like fixated. Like, it's like, I got your 6, Izra. She's just like on watch for no reason. She completely disregards spell book and she's like, I got your 6, Izra. Because apparently all men are fools. I just wrote that down. I just learned that.
Oh my God.
And I'm watching out for you. That's what's happening right now. She's holding her hot toddy, or she's her whiskey. Never mind. I think Lady
Whiskey.
Cloud, since we're outside, Lady Cloud has fluttered back and rested on her left shoulder. She's just staring, like she's ready to throw down for Izra. That's what's happening.
Ren is probably right there with you. She doesn't seem to be interested in dancing with anybody.
Yeah.
I'm seeing in chat that there are some options for me to dance with here. So I'm actually gonna let Justin know, hey, so my friend, it's her birthday. You should go dance with her. And then it looks like I'm gonna go up to
Funny.
a tiefling fighter. And I'm gonna dance
Ooh.
with a tiefling fighter.
Okay. Pick the tiefling fighter dude. Okay.
Tiefling fighter dude.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh
Taking the
dear.
muscle. So.
I guess Vix is gonna go twerk on Justin Timberlake.
I think
Never thought
does
you'd hear
Vix-
that in a D&D
So-
game, did
Not
ya?
on the
Now, wait,
rejects, no.
wait.
Uh-uh.
Is Vix actively doing this? Because if that's the case, Jana is gonna turn to Ren and be like, "What is happening?" Like, very
Yeah,
confused.
Ren is
she's
going to
twerking
be
all
like,
over him.
it's a type of dance,
Hondo.
She's gonna
I
hear
don't
Vix
know.
like, avert your eyes, Jana. Avert your eyes.
Jana's gonna
It's
pull her
probably-
hood over her eyes.
That's probably better. Just look at your book. Yeah.
And she's
that's-
gonna lean-
yeah.
She's gonna lean over to Ren and be like, "Do you think you could grab me another hot drink? My hands are kind of cold."
I would be happy to do that for you, my dear. You stay here. Don't talk to strangers. I'll be right back.
Okay.
She'll go get Jana another hot toddy.
Yes.
She is officially the babysitter.
Yes. I don't need babysat.
Jana,
Ren.
Ren
Wait,
put
Jana is
Jana
gonna
on.
say. I feel like Jana's gonna accept the drink and be like, "I don't need a babysitter," and then she's gonna stand really still and blink out of existence. Like, where did
Ren's
Jana
gonna,
go?
like, tilt her head slightly, like, is
You
this a
see-
warlock thing?
You just see a floating hot toddy get sipped. And then-
No, stuff that's on your person would disappear as well.
Until she
Oh,
moves.
God.
Yeah.
Until
Until
I
you
move,
move.
right? So, okay. So you'll
Mhm.
see nothing,
Correct.
and then you'll just see me sip a hot toddy, and then you'll just see nothing again. Yeah.
Okay.
I can't turn it off, okay? It's a condition.
Ren
It's a
will kind of. She'll be like, okay, and then kind of awkwardly, like, walk away a little bit to give Janice some space or something. She's like, I
Right,
don't know
of
what she
course.
wants. I'm just going to walk away. But she's
She's going through a
She does
phase,
not-
Mom.
interested in dancing with people or witnessing the festivities. She doesn't seem. She's just here because the party's here.
Right. Okay.
Okay. So we're dancing.
So everyone's dancing. I'm gonna be
You're
that person where I separate from everyone. 'Cause
Sounds right.
That's the smart thing to do at this particular area. I'm gonna
Right.
start kind of hanging out, walking down where all these boats are and whatnot, and just kind of
Getting in trouble.
checking. Yeah, pretty much. I'm gonna get in trouble. This is what I'm gonna do.
Uh-huh.
I'm just walking. I'm taking a walk. I am
Okay.
totally, mostly sober. My player is at this point. I'm just taking a walk.
Okay. Just taking a walk.
Just taking a walk.
Oh my God.
She rolled a 19 for twerking, by the way.
She got a 20 with her
Yeah.
modifier.
If that had been a nat 20, I mean, seriously, that'd have
then
been some
that
like
mean-
Janet Jackson
you-
Super Bowl stuff.
They're twerking away, and all of a sudden, everyone kind of just starts, they start hit, hippie get it, they're basically egging them on, the circle envelops everybody, and we have twerking, folks. Twerk.
That's a clip. I want a clip of Duff saying freaking
We
away.
have twerking. We have twerking.
I love
I need a video. I need one of the pop-ups on Streamloo. It's one of the gifts. So we'll put the twerk on there.
That's great.
Well, Vixera twerk is what it's going to be the card name now.
Vixera twerk.
Get the Vix twerk. Okay. All right. There you go. So, okay.
Can I get in
Are
trouble?
we doing anything else? I mean, it's pop-up.
I'm attempting to get in trouble, Duff.
Okay. Well, so let's get you in trouble then.
Jana's
so,
gonna follow Moss.
Well, do you see Moss disappear? Because remember, you were watching, this what was happening.
You're right.
Twerkarella over there.
Yeah, you're watching
Do I?
Twerkarella.
Yeah, you're probably right. I'm probably taking notes
Twerkarella,
about
that's her new name.
Vix's. I'm probably taking notes about Vix's twerking and writing, since the man that she is twerking on is a straight man, he therefore is a fool. So you're right. I probably don't notice that Moss disappears. I'm too busy observing the fact that he's a fool.
Okay.
He's a fool. Total fool.
He's a fool. I just learned this today.
Okay. Moss, you were trying to go down along the edge line from the pop-up into these boats and the dock areas and all that, where things were kind of being brought in, and most of them are shored up. There are people about everywhere. You see still some on the docks too, coming in and out. Some of them are actually partying on the docks, because it's just, the beach has not got enough room for everybody, and so the dock areas, everybody's kind of filtering on. There's a lot of activity happening here.
Okay. Can I passively perceive anything? Or just perceive in general anything?
What do you
like...
perceive though? I mean, it's a party. This was, is a,
Okay, wait.
A lot
here,
of
let me
people.
reword that. Let me.
Okay.
Okay, I can
Mhm.
reword that question. Maybe make it more.
Direct.
Does anybody seem to be partying with better liquor than they should for their station in life? Like maybe somebody that made a lot of profit off of something. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, no,
Like-
so people on the dock. Most of the people in this area seem to be the locals, and
Okay.
this was unexpected. So a lot of them, they're pointing, watching. There's some on docks, some are partaking. It seems like they're not really charging a lot, down at the pop-up.
Wait, did you say there's drugs?
No, I didn't say there were drugs. No, I didn't say.
No.
Mandy comes out of mute mode on that. Wait, what?
Drugs? Drugs?
Oh dear.
So,
I'm just
no.
trying to RP, okay?
Okay.
Like, come on.
So, anyway, so the question that you're seeing is, does anything look out of the ordinary? No, not from this standpoint. That your pop and circumstance are all around the pop-up area and the pop-up, and on the beach line and walking around in the general vicinity. But most of the stuff you're seeing here is all local, or people that have come in, a couple other smaller boats, barge boats that came up from the south, picking up more limestone.
Okay. You're not giving me anything, so I'm guessing there's nothing over here.
Well, no, you moving along. You're going to actually, as you're moving through the piers and looking and all that, you'll peeking into one of the boats and looking. A dwarf will sit out grumbling. I need a drink, lassie. Get me a drink, and he's already 3 sheets to the wind. You know.
Does he seem like he's the only one on that?
He's on
like,
a
are
little
you talking
boat.
on a boat?
You kind of woke. He kind of shot up. All of a sudden, you weren't making a sound, and he just kind of shoots up and looks, and I need a drink, lassie. Give me a lassie.
Like, so
I don't
3
do a good
sheets to the
pirate,
wind?
so
Are we
he's-
talking about 4 sheets to the
Arg.
wind? Like,
Arr,
Out to
but
the
he's a
wind.
dwarf though, so you got to do it in Scottish.
what kind of armor? What kind of armor is he wearing?
He's a sailor. He's not got armor.
Crap. That means he can
You're looking
swim.
at a dwarf, and he's got a sunburned skin, and he's got seafaring hands, and now that he stood up, as soon as he spoke, the word came out of him. Holy moly, even upwind you can smell the alcohol that's on him. But he looks like he's a dwarf, and there's a dwarf that's a sailor. That is unheard of. Unheard of.
Okay, out of game, is that something I should know is strange? Or
As a character knows it's strange. I've almost
Okay.
never heard of a
Dwarf and
dwarf
sailor.
that is in the sailor mode. Yeah.
Hmm.
And he goes,
Do
Lassie,
I-
give me a drink. I need a drink.
And it's just him on the boat?
He passed out on the boat, looks like. Yeah.
I've been
Oh,
there.
does he pass out?
No, he's looking at you. He's
Oh,
awake
oh,
also.
yeah,
He's
yeah,
looking
yeah,
at you.
he's awake.
He looks
Okay.
right at you, doesn't know you. He's like, just give me a drink.
So I have a flask full. Oh, holy water won't help, will it? I toss him a water skin and see what he says.
You give him a water skin, so he starts to,
He asked for a drink. He didn't
he
specify.
basically he squeezes it off, and you see him, and he throws your water skin out into the bay, to the end of the dock, into the water. What in God's name is this? I need a drink. I'm not a fish.
That wasn't very nice.
You're walking on. Who are you anyway? Give me a drink.
You know what? How big is this boat? Like, is it big enough for all of us to fit in?
Barely.
Minus him, we would all fit in it?
Sure.
Okay. So I don't like that he threw my only water skin into the water. So I'm going to I have a whole bunch of rope now, and I still have shackles from before. It's not in my inventory, but I have shackles somewhere.
Are you gonna try to wrestle with him?
I'm not even gonna try and wrestle him. I'm gonna be all like suave and come up by him and go to hand him my flask. Wait, I'm gonna go to hand him the flask, and when he does, I'm gonna flick my other arm around and do that like the handcuffy thing that you always see in the movies, and then try and spin him and handcuff him.
This
trying
is
to do
her
it.
punishment for not letting me have her attack something with salt. The very
It's
first
accurate.
of our
Yes, it
games.
is.
This is my punishment now,
Yeah.
because she's going to take my story, and this is where you're driving down the street, and all of a sudden, you're
Because why
taking-
not?
Yes. So the plan I had, I'm lucky I didn't put much in the plan because I knew this was going to take place tonight. So they've been raring for this one for 4 sessions now. That's all I've seen
Yeah.
in chat. I want to RP so bad. So here we go. Give me a dexterity roll. Give me a dexterity check.
Not like, say, athletics or something.
Oh no, you're trying to be fast with it. You're trying to be sneaky
Okay.
with what you're doing. Yeah. This is
Well, that's fine because I got
actually a
plus
sleight
3.
of hand. Actually, a sleight of hand's better for you. That's what you want. Sleight of hand.
Sleight of hand's better for me.
Yeah.
That's in skills. Yeah. Sleight of
Yeah,
hand.
that's
There you
correct.
go.
That's
Oh,
correct.
plus 6.
Yeah. Yeah.
Bam.
So, yeah, that's all I'm looking for. So yes, all of a sudden you shackle them. Oh, what's this for? I just want a drink, and I'll tell you a story. A story, make you rich.
Okay, I'll let you tell me a story. You just sit right there, and I'm gonna start rowing the boat to the corner where the girls are partying, and I'm gonna try and pick them up.
She is bound and determined to go after the rowboats that left ship. This is what this is all about. Oh my gosh.
You
Okay.
can't give me a breadcrumb and tell me not to follow it. Come on now.
That's
Or dangle a
okay.
carrot
So,
in front of me. You know
all
I'm gonna
right,
go
so
after it.
where's my drink? Where are we going?
So you know what? I do have a flask of something. Oh, I have bottles of wine. I'm gonna give him a really good bottle of wine, and hopefully he'll pass
Oh.
out at some point.
Yeah. Oh,
Because I have like
well,
3-4 bottles.
you give it
Oh, I
to
can't.
him.
I can't. He's handcuffed. Is he handcuffed behind his back? That was my plan.
Well, their shackles. So their shackles weren't really like this. They were more. I mean, you still got them deal, but I mean, you really. I thought you just shackled him to a rope or something. You know, you were trying to do both hands, so that would be in front then. No, you would had to. Yeah, you would have shackled him in his front. So.
Okay, so Drunky McGee, yo, here's something to drink. Just shush. Let me just do this. You sit there. I'll keep feeding you wine all night. I got like lots of it.
So, well,
So hopefully he
give
just-
him the bottle. He can hold the bottle and drink the bottle.
Yeah.
with the shackles,
Okay, cool. I'll give him a
well,
bottle.
yeah, he puts it to his mouth, and you see him. Because this is good stuff, and he you just see it pour out of him, and he
Oh,
goes
that is
back.
such a
But he goes
waste.
back. No, but he's drinking it too. But it's delicious,
Uh-huh.
and he just goes back and just falls into the floor of the boat. You know.
Yes.
Yeah,
Oh wait,
okay.
I'm gonna get rid of my bottle of wine.
Yeah, you rid of the
Um,
bottle. Yeah, he drank it and
yeah.
passed right back out. So much for that story
Bottle of
tonight,
fine
kids.
wine. Ha. All right, and then I'm gonna row to where the ladies are and try and get their attention.
Oh well, now that's going to be Izra and well, most definitely Izra can make a perception check, but if I had triple disadvantage, I'd be giving it to Vix because Vix is twerking. Okay, so Vix is not paying.
I mean,
No,
Okay,
she
to
came
those
by
shorelines.
to check on
I made my way
Jana.
back to the table.
There's RP happening in chat. Like there was
Yeah,
some
sorry.
chat,
Oh
there was
shit, is there?
talking.
It's okay.
I did not
it will
look at.
catch
Oh
you
boy.
up. It will catch you up.
Well, you know, we're trying to
There's a
RP
lot of
over here.
Well, you're
Jana's
supposed to share it with the
confused.
group then. So then,
Oh
okay.
dear God.
Oh, it's hard.
I guess
Mm.
Vix is kind of closer to the table now as Jana and Ren
I plopped a
refuse.
seat. I plopped a seat in
Yeah.
at my seat, and I'm with everyone else now, explaining that the titties are for the exploitation and enjoyment of others.
And Jana's taking notes about this while drinking water, slamming
Yep.
water, taking notes about
Meanwhile,
this. Confused.
Meanwhile, Ren seems to kind of be a little bit sad about being asked to dance, and she's just like, "No, that's not my thing anymore."
Yeah, I was asking them to dance with me, and they didn't want to.
Jana is
No,
like,
I-
I don't understand the equation in which you're supposed to wiggle your body in order to exploit others. Like there's a big disconnect with what's happening right now. in
But the
Jana.
dancing is for your own enjoyment. Like sometimes you just want to feel the beat and like. Have fun?
She looks at
Just
Vix
let
confused,
loose.
and then she like looks at
What were you,
Ren
DJ Duff?
confused, and then she finishes her water and like slams it down and goes another.
Yes, more water.
Another
Ren.
water?
Holy
Yes.
More water
Yes,
Yes, that's
for
a good
her.
idea.
Let's get you more water. I may have overestimated how much you could handle. Come on. And Ren will
Jana,
actually
just
go with
17.
She's not alone. Yep.
I am somewhere between 17 and 21. Okay,
So you
I-
may be legal to drink.
legal to. She's confused by that.
Tina's fine.
Oh,
I think this is the first time that you notice just how small Jana is like 5'3", 100 pounds. Like she's tiny.
Yeah, and Ren is feeding you drinks like you're her size, which is pretty bad. So she's realizing that she made a little bit of a mistake, and is helping you get water now and telling you to stop drinking. Basically, you know, Ren's
And
like,
Jana's
I
fine with that.
I think you've had enough. If you drink too much more, you might get sick. So let's avoid that and have some water, huh?
Jana's gonna look at Ren and be like, "If I get sick, is it gonna be acid? Because of my poison spit?" Like just
No,
confused.
Don't you have to like?
You'll just puke. It'll just be normal puke, I promise. And it will not be pleasant.
It
So
will
let's drink
burn.
some water so you can avoid that, huh?
It's going to
Jana's
burn.
just gonna keep slamming water at this point.
Meanwhile,
Okay.
Ren is still drinking from this big
Right,
ass
right,
bottle
right.
she bought. It's,
Are there any like
straight-
baskets of
It's
bread
from
around?
alcohol.
No, not really.
No.
Jana
no
No.
bread.
loves carbs.
No. Axe Max,
Could be like-
Death Marks. Actually, I used that name in college as a joke for a while,
That's
and I was
funny.
DJing here at UTA, and when I first started Kickmaster D, it was a joke, but it was kind of funny. So, and his wheels of steel, what I went by for a while.
Ren totally needs carbs.
So, so carbs, or are you going to sit there all of a sudden y'all see a boat, on the shoreline, and you see Moss over there, gesticulating, going, "I got a boat, come on."
I'm on a boat.
I got a boat.
motherfucker.
I'm on a boat.
She got a boat.
Told
All of a
you.
sudden, she got a boat that she's somehow she knows how to drive, but she's got no skill. That's okay.
I feel like Jana
What's
knows how
that?
to drive a boat.
Well,
Guys, is that moss over there? What is
Yeah.
that?
it's Moss.
Okay, so here's the thing. Wait, hold on. Let me
Grand
think.
Theft Boat.
So Jana is gonna, Jana is gonna not even. Jana's gonna not even care about the group. She's just gonna start beelining toward Moss. The boat? That's so fun. Beelining toward with her water, just chugging the water. She's gonna beeline toward Moss.
Oh boy.
Vix is immediately gonna follow after Jana.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I got
Okay.
us a boat.
She's got a boat all of a
Lady,
sudden.
Lady Cloud is flying behind us.
And then you all
Trying to
look,
keep
you
up.
get close to the boat, and there's actually somebody passed out in the floor of the boat.
Jana doesn't
He's
care.
alive,
She's
it's
gonna get in.
He's a smelly
Isaac
dwarf.
can't get mad at me. I didn't kill him. That was very
Can we,
nice.
push
Jana
him
could not care
overboard?
less if you kill someone. She's gonna get in the boat with you. Get all excited.
Could I
that we're
just
in the
get
boat.
close enough to show her that they could just kind of?
Oh, everybody can squeeze
Fudge.
in. Yeah, he's like a foot mat. He's passed out, a little bit of water.
And he's like
Still, go ahead.
he's like sneaky and stuff, right?
He's passed out. She's got him manacled. He's covered. For a moment you think it's blood, but then you see that it's wine. It's covering his face and the front of his, because he drank it, and it just kept going backwards into the back of the boat as he was guzzling this fine bottle of wine that's now gone.
Ren sees what is going on, sees the dwarf that is shackled, and she will not get on the boat. She'll look at the rest of the party and say, "I don't know what your purpose was for getting this, but we still need to hang out in town, and you are definitely going to get in
Listen to
trouble
the
for this."
heavy breathing.
Personally, I don't mind a brawl or two, but this, I don't do this. This is not within my purview. I'm here to fight. I'm here to do what we need to do. This is not something I need to do.
But we
And here-
could take the boat to a fight. See?
Yeah, where are you going to go? Who are you going to fight? Do you have the equipment to do so?
Yeah. On us.
All right, have fun. I'm going back to the inn.
Oh, where are you going?
Sorry.
Ren, where are you going? I'm gonna follow after Ren.
I
Ren
feel
is my
like Jana is.
safety person.
Where is Izra in all of this? Is
Isra,
Izra
what are you
still
doing?
dancing?
Yeah, Isra, what are
Yeah.
you doing?
Where's Izra?
No.
Ren's gonna try to find Izra.
No, I just saw Jana
Yeah, it seems, that
heading
seems right.
towards this boat. And is that Moss?
Mhm.
And what the fuck is the dwarf in shackles? And
Because I had him.
I just want to point out while this is happening, Jana is just like looking back and forth between the conversation, like, oh God, mom and dad are fighting. No, please, no. Like she just doesn't know what's happening. She just doesn't know where to go. She's a little bit drunk. And she's just kind of happy that she's in a boat, but like also maybe she shouldn't be happy because Ren doesn't seem happy, and maybe she should follow
No,
Ren.
Ren is
There's a
not
lot of conflict going on in drunk Jana.
so
Ren is not
Izra,
happy. Did you harmed this man? No. We are on the good side with the Nestor. I would like to keep it that way, and I would like to keep our 20% cut. You're putting that in jeopardy. I will not be party to these shenanigans.
I just gave him a bottle of wine and he drank until he fell over. I literally did not hurt him whatsoever.
Great.
I asked him if I
But
could
you
borrow
can-
his boat and he was
really
asleep,
both-
so I figured it was a yes.
We
Perfect.
can
You can
work with
beach
that.
the boat and let him recover
work with
and
that.
get off the fucking boat.
I don't want to get
What's that,
out.
Izra?
Isra, what are you doing? Yeah, while Ren is hashing this
Okay,
out.
yeah. We can totally work with that. Jana, follow Ren. Izra is getting the shackles off the dwarf and handing them back to Moss for later. And let's and like grabbing the boat and like pulling it up on the beach.
You
And,
guys are
not
party
referencing-
poopers.
and you're taking
Not
the
like-
shackles off, and you're handing them back and doing all that, and you pull up. All of a sudden, the dwarf comes shoot back up. I need a drink, Lassie. Where's my drink? Gosh darn it!
I
need
think
a
drunk
drink.
Jana's gonna spit on him out of reflex.
Ryan is like, don't.
I'll grab Jana's cup of water and I'll hand it over to the dwarf.
Oh,
He does
that's
not like
smart.
water.
You give him the water, he drinks it, and he spits it out all over everybody, you know, and just
I'm
sprays
sorry.
it. And he goes, I'm not a fish, laddie. And he takes the cup that you give him and he throws it into the water. I need a drink.
I'm gonna
I know
kick him
y'all
in the
think-
head.
A bottle of whiskey.
I know y'all think this is a horrible idea, but it's a
It is.
dwarf sailor. Hello? Does that not strike
that
anyone
is
else
really
as
weird.
odd?
It is. Yeah, I'll see a dwarf
that is
sailor
weird.
there. It's kind of weird,
Can we
y'all.
just
Maybe.
interrogate him instead of going out to sea?
Isra casts Zone of
What was
Truth.
the rest of your plan, Miss Lonnie? I would like to hear what the rest of it was. What did you have planned
Well, I
after
figured
this? Was it just
I'd get the
out and have
boat,
fun?
and then I would get you guys, and then we would form a plan once I got us the boat. I had no plan. I just wanted to get the boat and
Ooh, yes,
Yeah,
I
but
saw.
it's-
Excuse
We'll
me,
have fun
Isra
with
just
it.
cast Zone of Truth, so maybe let's ask the dwarf with some questions.
Yeah, Isra.
Lasts
Hold on
for
a
10
second.
minutes.
I know.
I
I gotta
love
remember
that.
what we're doing here with Zone of Truth. I know what it's supposed to
Ren
do.
will
It's
step outside of the circle. She is not having it. She's not.
I
Isra
was
does
told.
not-
Wait.
I-
Jana was
Isra does
told to
not
follow
share
Ren.
how far this goes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Jana was told to follow Ren, so she also is gonna step outside. She's just following orders. She's just gonna hang out with Ren.
Chickens.
Stuff, are we beached on the? have we
Yeah.
beached
You're
the-
beached.
Yeah.
You beached. And when y'all do that, then that's when you shook the boat enough and that woke him up. Okay. Okay. So you cast Zone, and then he's just kind of staring at you, drunken snot. But need a drink, Lassie. Come on. Don't be cruel like that.
I pull out a bottle of whiskey out of my bag, and a drink you shall have, sir. Once you've answered a few questions.
What would you like to know? You're not my type.
What's your current job?
I row a boat. I have a ship.
For whom?
Myself.
Ooh.
I'm Captain Nightfleet. I run a ship, but it's up at the cove, Pirate's Cove.
Where's Pirates Cove?
North of here. You got to go up a ways. I
Do you
just
have a
took-
map?
Why would you need a map? No one knows where the cove's at. Don't you know? It's Pirate Coves.
You want the whiskey?
What do you want to know the cove for? I'll take you there if you want. But we need drink
Okay.
first.
Show us. Circle it on the map that we
Oh,
have.
he just,
You
he,
just
okay,
show
you give him a
us.
map. Well, okay, fine. He just kind of, because he has to. Which map are you using? DM, let me see. Which one, I haven't, oh yeah, we're here. This is one we're using. So, you've
I
got,
sure waved the bottle of whiskey under his nose.
well, so y'all have this map.
Oh
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, so this, the river area, Pellar, where y'all are at is where the river is, and he points and he says it's just, he kind of writes on the map, it's just right off. Actually, he's put it in this little inlet area. There's a little bit of back hidden and behind the rocks.
And you said that there's someone there tonight. What are they doing?
There's lots there, pirates there. There's plenty of boats aboard there if they know where it's at.
Are you a
But here-
pirate?
Okay.
Shh. We don't really say that. But I do steal a few things every now and then when the price is right, don't you know?
Do you know anything about
Anything
the slave
alive?
lords?
You know about the slave trade, but we stay away from that. It's a rough business and they command it well. But I have something else for you if you're interested. But I need a
We're
drink. I need a drink. Yeah, he forgets he's got it in his hand. So, he gives a little bit more. And he tells you, yes, and if you're interested, you could go after Boldbeard and his pirate, the pride of his ship, and the crew that has taken over his ship, for there's a mithril mine full of gold, but you must first make your way to the ship and where it is boarded. He's kind of rambling about all his deal, but he's talking. You hear about Boldbeard's pride and find a ship that used to sail the area, but now it's missing. But maybe Captain Darkwater and his crew know all about it. But you'll have to find him. He talks about that. It's about nothing related to the slaves at all at the moment. Why would you want to know about the slaves? He's
Because I don't like slaves.
Neither
I
do
don't like the
pirates.
people that enslave them.
Well,
Okay.
he knows nothing about them himself. He's fairly drunk.
So
I
all
give him
the
that.
all
But
the
he doesn't talk about slaves though. No, he's got
all the pirate talk is all about mithril and gold and
he's
all
got
that stuff.
yes. The Boldbeard's Pride was a ship captained by Boldbeard himself. A mutiny caused, but they had a bunch of gold hidden, and Captain Darkwater's after it. We're
Okay.
related. I've got a birth certificate that shows I'm related to him.
That rings a bell. Wait a second.
But
Is that you're not? It's not quite Rockwell, but I'll give you a 7 out of 10 for sure.
be careful because Moby Dead patrols the waters. You may not.
Moby dead?
Moby Dead. He started talking about Moby
Wow.
Dead. Okay. I told you I was going to give y'all some pirate stuff just to mess with y'all. So here it is. Okay, yeah, he started talking about Moby Dead. Yes, the large creature
like
that
a
inhabits the
great white
water.
whale.
No,
Moby
it's
Dead.
Moby Dead. He's an undead whale that trolls the waters.
Ooh. A zombie whale?
An undead whale.
Oh.
I like
Yes.
Thanks.
zombie whales.
The largest thing in the ocean. It's huge.
Do you know when they're leaving port?
Who's leaving? No.
Well, they're are they
Oh,
there
the other
now?
group, you have to go up. You're talking about the other group. His stuff, you have to go up to the cove. You're going to have to go up there.
Okay.
It's not anywhere around here. He just brought it. He's down here. His crew, basically right now, he's kind of off. I've got him off the moment. Boat's parked up there, but I'm down here.
Based
Just
on
drink. Need a good drink.
based on where the location he showed us on the map, about how far is it?
Oh, it's a good day's. It's a good bit of distance. Yes. So a day and a half easily to get up there
By foot or by boat?
by boat, and get to it by foot. So what y'all don't know, that area, once y'all start going up north and all, it becomes a desert. It's called the Blight Lands, and it is a rough and tough. But y'all don't know it, but you can ask a little bit, But yeah, there's a desert north of this area that encompasses a large part of the continent from where y'all are at before you go even farther up north to where civilization starts to resume.
So if it's a day and a half on a boat, what is that like on say horse or whatnot?
A couple of days, but there's not. It's rough. There's not. I have to look to see if there's a road. There's not. I'll see what traffic's up there. A lot of it's coastline, so
Okay. Take the water is what you're telling us.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
If you had to go up there,
Got
yes.
it.
Yep.
Okay.
But that's what he's
Ooh, I
rambling
don't-
about.
Okay.
Nothing about
Alright.
slaves.
Nothing about slaves.
Mm-mm.
Okay.
Any other questions?
Uh,
We're not
How is
getting
it
anywhere
that
near
a
it tonight.
dwarf
This
is
funny.
a sailor? Can we just get back to that?
You haven't asked him, so
Okay, I asked him, how is it that a dwarf becomes a sailor?
So he talks about where is that? That was given a little bit of information. It was just his little bit of backstory. He talks about come on. There's actually I'm not going to play it for right now. I'll get it queued up. There's actually a shanty that came with this module. It's actually a music
Convenient.
file.
So excited
Is-
about the
I've-
fact that you just said there might be a sea shanty.
There is one. It was
Well, there
actually part of
is
the.
a sea shanty.
There actually is an MP3 file that comes with the module that I bought, and I'll queue it up for you. We'll have it sung. Well, that's if you go up to the Pirates Cove, because that's where you would hear it.
Oh, yeah.
Right there. Would you actually believe?
There's a zombie whale. Of
There's
course
a
I
zombie
wanna go.
whale. I went to town on the guild on pirate stuff and boats and all that, and so I got it all planned. You know, if we got to go down that way for a while, in and out while y'all are doing other stuff, yeah, I got plenty of it. Books of the stuff was published out there, yeah. So he basically talks about that. Yes, that mostly dwarves live in the mountains and they pick at the rock, but something led me one day to the beach, and I knew that's where my heart was at. And though most of my family kin cast me out, I took to the water to feel the splash of the salt water in my face, the burn, was something I just couldn't fight anymore. And I took to the sea to find my way and to learn my way on that great ocean, as big and as bold as the undergrounds below us, and just as deadly.
Okay.
Yeah. So he caught the smell of the sea and the water, and he never turned back. An honest deal. There's nothing, he can't lie. So by that time,
Right.
the 10 minutes of the story, it'll run out. Ezra's deal will run out. But yeah, he's telling you the truth, and truly believes that there's bold beers and his pride of the area before he was, mutiny, but by his crew, is another captain by the name of, what did I say it was? Darkwater.
Captain Darkwater.
Darkwater, yeah. Captain Darkwater.
Do you take
All right.
charters?
Do I now?
Do you take charters?
Yeah, the boat would fit you. Yeah, it would take some time to get up there for you, but he's, he's just here he was here for a few days. He saw the commotion. They saw the ships coming down from the north, and his crew basically he'd let off, and they, they're Pirates Cove and spreading out all over the place. And so he just paddled his boat, got drunk, and he came on down and followed the boats a little bit, just interested, and saw they made port here, so he kind of came on into Dark Shelf.
All right.
Just because he could. He's a pirate.
If we decide we
Yeah.
want to hire you, where can we find you?
I'm
does
always
he have a
here to
name?
see. Yeah, he told you his name is. Yeah, his name is Dern Nurmy. Dern Umry. God, how
Bruggrock.
I'm just Bruggrock. It's the name generator.
Yeah, right? They give
Here
some
you
good
go.
ones.
They're great. Dern.
Wow,
Dern
really?
Nurmy.
Dern Numry Night Fleet.
Wow.
Night Fleet's a good one, though.
There you
It's a
go.
good one.
Yes.
Hmm.
There you go.
Okay. Cool.
He's here. He's not. He's in town he's here for a while until the drink runs out, or he's hankering for the ocean again.
So I'll pick up
hankering.
what was hankering. I'll pick up what was left of that bottle of wine that I took from him that he hadn't spilled all over himself. I'll hand him the bottle.
Well, there's nothing
I'll
left.
take off the shackles. Oh, there's nothing
There's
left.
Oh, there's
Um,
nothing left. Okay, he doesn't even belch when he drinks that. I mean, that's nothing. But
That's
it was
nothing.
damn good. Oh,
Wait,
my
Isra,
God.
you got anything that we could give him as sort of a peace offering for me? Kind of shackling him and stealing his boat.
I already gave him a bottle of whiskey. I need to save the other
Oh,
one.
she gave him a bottle of whiskey.
Yeah,
That's
he
like
drank
a peace
he-
offering,
Yeah, he
right?
danged that too. Yeah, he downed it too.
Nice. For
Yeah,
the love
I-
of
I-
Christ,
I've
dude,
got
I don't have that
another
much liquor
one.
on me.
I've got another one, but I'm saving it for Ren and Jana.
Yeah, that's fine. Hang on.
Oh my gosh.
I guess I'll give up another bottle of wine and take his shackles off and bid him
I'm
farewell,
at your
basically.
service, my lady.
Yeah, there you go. Oh, good. I had 2 water skins. That's fantastic. So I didn't lose both of them.
Look at that.
So I still have one.
Ren, Vix, anything y'all want to contribute to this?
We're RPing out of our minds.
Yeah, we're just RPing because
Yeah.
Warp stuff.
I have a bottle of wine. Okay. So I'm down to 2 bottles of fine wine. I'll survive. No, I'm down to 2, not 1. Thank you. Okay. I'm good. I take my
And
shackles back.
Jenna and Ren had a conversation about magic, and Ren doesn't like magic that makes people do things like charms or things like Zone of Truth. She doesn't like music. She doesn't like magic that does things like that. So she has some feelings
Holy
about that.
shit, y'all did go to town. I wasn't even
We
paying
went to
attention to any of that.
town,
Holy
Duff.
crap, man.
It's okay.
Paragraphs of it.
So,
Oh, my Lord.
yeah, today.
So basically, yeah, so Jana followed Ren outside of the Zone of Truth and was kind of confused why Ren reacted in such a way and was like, what, do you not like magic? And Ren had explained that she didn't like magic that forced people to tell the truth or didn't like charms and stuff, and said to Jana, well, you know, it's different than your magic. And Jana was a little bit upset by that. So she decided to kind of scoff and wander off, and she's laying down on the beach somewhere invisible. You can't see her because it's nighttime. She's laying on her back and staring at the stars, and she sent Lady Cloud over to Ren, and now Lady Cloud is over on Vix's shoulder, and that's what you missed.
In reaction to Jana's outburst, Ren feels like she kind of screwed up while talking to Jana. Like maybe she'd said something bad or wrong. She doesn't actually. I mean, she knows about magic, but she doesn't know as much as the rest of the party. And so she explains to Vix like, I probably, you know, said something bad, so I'm just gonna go now. So she's actually heading back to she's starting to head back to the Emerald Lion at this point.
Okay. All right. Moss, are you going to do anything? Izra, Jana, y'all? So you see Ren basically
Yeah. So
headed back.
and yeah, so Vic sent a message to Jana that said, "Do you want to head back?" And Jana's gonna essentially blink back into existence and stand up with her hood over her face and just silently start to head back, kind of
Okay.
following behind Ren, I guess, who's headed there.
Yep. So yeah, it's getting.
Yeah, I
it's,
would
yeah, it's
say it
getting
would
late into the
be
evening
head
now.
back to the hotel. Yeah.
Yep. Okay.
Would Izra, she's asking questions, but would she have picked up on Ren being uncomfortable with the spell, or
She
Jana
not a
and Ren
not a,
having
Roll me insight.
roll. Okay.
Ooh.
Roll
That's
an
what I'm
insight.
looking for, Duff.
She allowed it. So no, she. Okay.
Oh yeah, you
Ouch.
100% noticed it.
Hey.
It hurt.
Hey.
Ren's not very
Wow.
charismatic, so
That's
There
fair.
you go, Izra.
you definitely noticed her uncomfortableness with the spell.
Thank you for doing it that way. So, because yeah, I was going to be stuck going So,
No. I prefer to settle it with dice.
yeah, no, it's perfect. Well, I
It is
wasn't going to be able to
D&D
say
after all.
anything because I was like, well, because the moment that you were saying you stepped out of it, but you let her have the insight, which is nice, and we got it settled. So, Izra,
you
yeah,
can
you're
tell-
seeing
you-
this.
You can easily tell that Ren was off put by you using that spell.
Yeah, like I'm talking to the dwarf, but they're back behind the dwarf.
Mm-hmm.
We're
Okay.
observing.
Yep.
Yeah.
The dwarf finish off your whiskey, just downs it, and he just goes backwards again.
Feels right.
Yep. You see his
Here's
leg
blood.
twitching as he's sleeping. Yeah.
Night, night, Dern.
Yep. All
Aisra
right.
stops at the bar on the way, following her crew, and gets another bottle of whiskey.
Oh.
Nice.
I gotta make
Did
sure.
Jana? I have a question though, because like Jana was the one that ordered the hot toddy, which means Jana was the one that brought the whiskey to the group. Did Jana just get everybody addicted to whiskey? Is that a thing that happened? Oh my
Right, just
god.
goes for whatever
think
alcohol she can get. That is
That's
the strongest
true.
she
That's
That
true.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Aisra
say it's
doesn't
whatever's around.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Okay,
exactly.
right.
Whatever is available, whatever
Whiskey.
is the strongest she can get.
Okay.
Aisra
Okay.
doesn't drink whiskey. She's only keeping it on her for when you guys run out and we're not in the city.
Oh, that's kind of
Aisra
sweet.
drinks
Aw,
left.
right.
That's so nice of you.
Considerate.
So,
I mean, like,
Oh,
that's,
go ahead. Go
Jana
ahead.
I'm gonna
doesn't
stop
care.
at the bar
Oh.
too, if I
Okay.
can. I have an empty glass bottle. I'm gonna try and get the highest proof alcohol, whatever it is they have, and have them fill it.
Well, that's
in
it. Yeah,
that.
the pop up. They're just kind of like giving it away. It was kind of like all
Right on
paid for,
moonshine.
you know.
Damn.
And so, yeah,
Whatever the
Bar.
highest proof, whatever it is.
It's 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 going to be call liquor. So,
I don't know what that is. Is it flammable? Is the
yeah,
question.
it's liquor. Call liquor is your well. Or you actually should be a well. I should say it's well.
Well drinking.
It should be a
bar,
well
yeah,
drink. Yeah,
Okay.
so that means yeah, that's the
It's
rock.
not
Yeah,
high quality. It's
No.
like the house whatever.
yeah, should be.
I didn't
it's
say
well
I was
liquor.
gonna drink it.
Yeah,
Stop, your club days are showing.
I know. So, yeah.
It's Mad Dog.
See you,
Hey.
Seth. Yeah. So.
That's good night. I'm getting
As
my
we're
Moby
walking
Dick.
away, Vix is gonna pat Jana on the head, clearly aware that she is upset about something.
Jana's gonna like flinch away from that pretty hard. She's gonna just be like, "You're not my mom." Like, just very like, she's slightly drunk. She's over it. She doesn't really want to talk to you guys. Not in like
Actually,
just don't. That's her vibe right now.
everyone that's been drinking needs to make me a Constitution save.
I knew it.
I'm the only one that hasn't been.
I'm good at
Can we talk
Constitution
about it,
save.
Duff?
Constitution
about it?
saves.
How do I do this? Where's my
You just roll a con.
I rolled a one again.
Okay. Oh, look at Jana. Jana's not. Yeah. So actually, yeah. No, I was looking for a greater than a 10. Now, unless you want to use inspiration, the rest of you are all lit except for Jana.
Yeah, that's right.
I didn't. Even, I haven't had anything, Duff.
Oh, I didn't see you. Okay, then you don't have to roll. If you haven't had a drink, you're fine.
Yeah.
Should
I've
we
had
talk
everything.
about the
I
fact?
actually didn't. I didn't really drink besides when we were at the
You
Emerald
were,
Yeah.
Lion.
I thought you were twerking and drinking up.
That doesn't mean
the
I
shots.
was drinking.
The
That
shots
just
were.
means I'm a hoe.
Well, I figured they were twerking the shots being thrown, and you're just. No, if you weren't drinking, that's fine. But
Like the 5'3", 110-pound, 17 to 21-year-old is stone sober right now. Everybody,
yeah,
Can we just
there were
talk
Jello
about
shots, sex on the beach
doesn't
shots.
even-
There was everything. Come on,
This is the moment when you guys are like, "Damn, Jana has maybe been around, not in a sexual way, but like in a
kamikazes,
physical way. Like
Come
she's
on.
kind of
Vix has.
You
Mind
know?
the racers.
For Ren,
That's what I want
because
you
of
to
what
gather.
She said I'm not going to use inspiration. I'm going to let her fail that one.
Oh, I love that so much.
well,
for Ren.
you're stumbling back toward,
She's in a bad mood. Yeah.
and it's nighttime and it's getting late and y'all haven't had a solid bed in a while. So the hot baths and
You
cleaning.
think Jana
And,
cares about a bed? Please.
I don't know.
She
You're an
doesn't.
urchin, right? You're an
She'll
urchin.
sleep outside next to
Yeah.
a tree if she has to. Yeah.
Yeah,
Which
you're an
she
urchin.
might
You're used to
tonight.
it.
I don't know. Yeah.
That's y'all's decision, but I'm saying, yeah, the beach it's starting to wind down because it's now 2-3 in the morning,
Okay.
I think
and
we're heading back to the Emerald
Yeah.
Lion at this point.
Okay.
Yeah.
okay,
When Jana flinches away from Vix, Vix she doesn't really let it bother her. But she will say to Jana, "Not everyone is going to understand who you are or what you go through. And it's up
Ooh.
to you how you handle that." And she will kind of walk ahead of Jana and go more towards following closer to Vren.
Okay.
Okay.
anybody else want something to say before
Ooh.
it's Betty
Some
by
good
time?
RPing.
Aisra apparently is sloppy drunk. So
Yes, I'm sloppy drunk. Wait, Okay, so I think that Jana is gonna hear what Vic said, not acknowledge it, whatever. And then she's gonna turn. I'm assuming Izra is behind her because she started walking away.
Yeah.
And she's gonna notice that Izra is sloppy drunk, and Jana is gonna go like put her arm around her and like, even though Jana's not very strong, I think she's gonna try to help sweet Izra, who is sloppy drunk, make sure she gets back to the Emerald Lion. Okay, like that's Jana's move. She's kind of pissed off right now and being angsty toward like mom and dad, but like Izra's sloppy drunk, so she's gonna help her get back.
Who is
You
mom
know?
and dad?
Well,
I'm
it's
gonna say
mom.
Ryan
and
is not really
it's-
bad in this
hold on,
scenario.
yeah. No,
And I think I might be mom. Yeah.
just an Auntie Ren, because you're not dad. You're like that fun aunt that kept slipping me whiskey, but I didn't get drunk. So Jana is gonna like just like put Izra's arm around her and like just suddenly be this like the mature one of the group for whatever reason, and just usher Izra back to make sure because she got stuck in a bear trap earlier. You know, she went down at one
She's
point.
having a rough day.
She's having a rough day, so she's gonna help
So-
sloppy drunk Izra get back safely.
Yes,
She's
I
got
will.
your back.
Jana comes
Meanwhile,
and is
Sorry.
assisting Izra, and Izra is just like, Evie, thank you so much. You know I can't hold my liquor.
oh.
Oh my gosh.
Meanwhile, Ren is stumbling a little bit,
Yeah.
but she's head of the
She's
group
used
on
to
her
it.
own.
Slowly
Yeah,
but
right?
surely.
She's gonna make sure that
Yeah.
Ren doesn't stumble
Oh.
into anyone or
Yeah.
anything.
No.
Just
Oh,
not
that's smart.
following
Oh,
really
God,
close,
if she
but
does, that's gonna
enough.
somebody's gonna die.
No.
enough that Ren does not like run into anyone.
No, the only trouble y'all have a little bit is when you get to the Lion, because the guards are there and you got to show them your multi-pass that y'all are all, you know, they're
Which I feel
staying
like
at the end, you know.
Very
Ren is
sober
like,
Jana
"I know
with
who I am.
a
This is my
Wait.
lane."
I feel like
Shows him the ring.
stone sober Jana with a +9 in charisma is like, don't even bother. Just don't even bother. I'll show
Yes.
you what you want.
These are not the
Let us
droids
in.
you're looking for.
These
And
are
you
just
kinda
stop it,
whoosh,
you know?
okay? Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Y'all, yeah, you will
Oh.
make your way into the Emerald Lion to find a soft, comfy bed or a hard floor or whatever you want, and that's where we'll hold for the night. There you go. So
So much role playing.
when I say we're done, there's still plenty going on
So
because
much.
I've got to. Yes, I've had to divert now a few storylines, you know. So we'll put those. We'll fix those roads for next week. So which was I was expecting. So yeah, it was just I said I was trying to plan it. I said stop, don't. They have already told me they've already forecasted they're going to go crazy and just do
Yeah.
stuff, and I'm just going to
Yeah.
figure out where to drive. So yeah,
Yep.
that was all for y'all tonight, and possibly next week too a little bit. So all right, folks, thank you.
Next week, too.
Yes, we will be back next Saturday. So tomorrow night, I'm on Lord Gasumba's channel. Please come check that out. 7:30 Eastern, I think 6:30 Central. As with the group, all of us, the DMs that are part of Underdark Uprising. Next Friday for the 24-hour mega stream on his channel and all our channels, actually, as we all pitch in to raise money for St. Jude. So a bunch of us are getting, he's invited all of us to come on his channel tomorrow night to talk about what we're doing. Then we're back here Monday on YouTube, actually, Dragons of Spear Peak. I'm back here Tuesday, Dungeon of the Mad Mage. Wednesdays, Josh Mech45 doing Vampire Masquerade. Thursday is King Bashman doing Yawning Portal. Friday night is Mandy, the Tomb of Annihilation.
Woo.
Friday morning at 11 a.m. on this channel, we'll be doing our show as part of Underdark Uprising as Francis Fort Rebel. She'll be one of the players, along with King Bashman. Zerathon, who's usually in chat, is going to be a player, and a couple others. But that's Friday at 11 a.m. Central. Will be the second show, part of the marathon. And then, like I said, Friday night's Mandy, and then Saturday night I'm back here again. So full week up until we get closer to GaryCon. And the channel will actually be dark a little bit that week of GaryCon. But as we prep and
What's the
host
week
them.
for GaryCon again? Was it March?
It's March, the last weekend in March, Mandy.
25, 26, 27.
Correct, yeah.
26,
So that-
27, 28, I think.
25th through the 28th, we will be dark.
There you go.
So,
Doing the
something like
Friday
that.
night in that week?
sorry again, I didn't hear you.
Are we doing the Friday game that week? I forgot.
No, I was going to let you know. I would prefer it because I'm going to be hosting and doing stuff on the channel. Jeff's going to actually run something at midnight, but yeah.
Okay.
But as far as Gary Con,
Cool.
but for the rest of the time, y'all have that weekend off. So just plan for it. I was going to text you and put it in the chat later. But anyway, folks, so that's what we've got going on. Make sure, thank you for all the raids that came in and the new followers. Please check out us on Discord and the schedule. All the links are down below in the buttons. With that being said, I think we're done. So ladies, say goodnight, everybody. We're out of here. Take care.
Bye.
See ya.
Everybody.
Happy birthday, Vix.
What the hell do you think you're doing? Dragging your butt through the day, selling body and soul to a bunch of bland normals? Acting stupid so they'll think you're one of them? Tired of getting all of the guilt, but none of the sex? There is a simple answer, dear friend. A glowing beacon of slack amidst the turmoil and darkness. It's J.R. Bob Dobbs, the living slack master, and his church of the subgenius. Bob brings a new destiny for the abnormal. For Bob comes to justify our sins, to unmask the conspiracy, and to get us back the slack they stole away. It's us versus them. Are you gonna fry in hell on earth alongside the pink boys? Or will you pull the wool over your own eyes and accept Bob into your mind? Repent, quit your job, slack off, and praise